Podcast is intended for mature audiences. The views and opinions expressed are those of the panelists and do not reflect in any way those of the podcast partners, sponsors, or affiliates. Enjoy.
Hi, this is Michael Buffer, and you're listening to the Voice of the People. Let's get ready for Boxing Voice.
Every day I'm hustling. 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 Every day I'm hustling.
Vegas, baby, Vegas!
Las Vegas, Nevada. Are you ready? TheBoxingVoice.com. Welcome to Las Vegas, baby. We taking over.
Ness Heyman.
Mr. Vegas, you are Mr. Las Vegas.
I get in every fucking shit. They want me there.
You think darkness is your ally? You merely adopted the dark. I was born in it.
Because when he has been in the bright lights and enjoying his time, having fun and lapping it up, no problem, you're the big celebrity. You're in the bright lights, I've been in the dark, in the trenches, in the gym.
TheBoxingVoice.com.
People ask me, when does camp start? Camp started as soon as I bet T from Lopez. As soon as I batted him and took all his belts, camp started the next day.
What a right hand from George Cambosis, and the takeover went down!
He's a good villain, though. He's a good villain.
Do you feel in charge?
Could have fought anybody, Lomachenko, Devin Haney. Unfortunately, Lomachenko's not available. Beautiful. Devin Haney, step up. Now we'll take your belt.
SDS Promotions.
But he says he'll finish his fight as a king. What's a king to an emperor?
You are now locked into the Boxing Voice live from Las Vegas with Nesta Gibbs and Ringwalk Danny.
Let's start with this. I'm a creative genius.
SDS.
And now, the most dangerous producer on YouTube, Brandon in Houston.
SDS Promotions.
You're now locked into the king of all boxing podcasts, The Boxing Voice. Jab that like button.
TheBoxingVoice.com.
What is it? Is it that they don't like the Charlos? You like the Charlos?
The unified WBA, WBC, and IBF 154-pound champion of the world.
I'm happy, not angry, I'm passionate.
The WBC middleweight champion of the world.
No, I think you're a great fighter. And
I know that already. They say, oh, the Charlos ain't fought nobody. Duh, because they don't want to fight us. Fight us. Come on. Step up, we with that shit. Come on, let's get it.
Like I said, I went to the top already. I seen the bottom before. At the top, I seen the bottom. I went back down to the bottom and shot back the fuck back up. Now what they mad at me for?
Not like old school boxing. We're the best, fight the best no more. It's about politics. It's about who you know, who you are, if you got a crowd behind you.
Sit your ass in your weight division and see if you can beat one of them. Cause fucking with me, you gonna get knocked the fuck out. I'm a knockout artist, baby.
And we stand by lines only, just like we made this up. We gonna ride with it. We gonna ride with it till the day we die.
Jamal Charlo.
SDS Promotions.
Shut the fuck up, you little prick.
Yeah?
Yeah, prick. Come on, get him out of here.
You're getting out of
Yeah, move him out of here.
SDS Promotions.
Fury's the name, and fucking fighting's the game.
His heart's rattling now. His balls have sunk up inside of him. There's a man here that's going to annihilate you, Dosser.
TheBoxingVoice.com.
The heavyweight champion of the world, the greatest fighter that's ever lived, ever laced a pair of boxing gloves on, ever stood in a boxing arena. Me, the Gypsy King.
Fury under the hands of Sugar Hill is just a different beast. He's a different monster.
Joshua's a coward. Usyk's a pussy, and Dylan White don't want to fight. So if you can prove me wrong, get to fucking fighting. These are all coward bum dossers. I'll annihilate the lot of yous and destroy yous. Submit yous. Tap you bitches out.
Fury's just too intelligent. When he has to box, he boxes. When he's got a triple jab, he triple jabs.
If he holds a handful of stones and throws them at me, he may have a chance of landing something. Chicken! Chicken! Joshua! Where are you? Where are you, AJ? AJ! Dylan White's a bitch. I want to see you. You've got to fight me anyway.
Taking supernatural strength. Fury throwing it up again. That's it. It's over. Russellmore waves it off.
SDS Promotions.
I'm going to smash your face in too. There's not one thing you can do about it.
You think darkness is your ally? You merely adopted the dark. I was born in it.
Because when he has been in the bright lights and enjoying his time and having fun and lapping it up, no problem, you're the big celebrity. You're in the bright lights, I've been in the dark, in the trenches, in the gym.
TheBoxingVoice.com.
People ask me, when does camp start? Camp started as soon as I bet T from Lopez. As soon as I batted him and took all his belts, camp started the next day.
What a right hand from George Cambosis, and the takeover went down.
He's a good villain, though. He's a good villain.
Do you feel in charge?
Could have fought anybody. Lomachenko, Devin Haney. Unfortunately, Lomachenko's not available. Beautiful. Devin Haney, step up. Now we'll take your belt.
This is Sparta!
SDS Promotions.
But he says,
What up, what up, what up, what up? Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another edition of the Boxing Voice Radio. I do apologize. I know it's becoming a common theme, but it is what it is. You know, we had a little late start, a little rough start. But you got to remember, we were transmitting live from a completely different studio yesterday. So we had to get things situated here at the TBV headquarters. But soon enough, we will have a new shiny vehicle to drive, and that'll be coming soon. You know, we'll keep you guys updated. As of today, we're here to discuss the big news. Yeah, the big news. After so much time, so much back and forth, we really are getting Gervonta Tank Davis versus Ryan Garcia. Now, we did get a change, Danny. It won't happen April 15th as we all assumed. Instead, this fight happens April 22nd in Las Vegas, 1 week later.
Only a week later, champ. So,
which is crazy. We didn't even think of that, right? Like we were not even thinking they would do a week later. It's like, oh, if they don't take this date, it's over. You know, we don't get this fight, and we were wrong. We were wrong. These guys are locked in, and it looks like they're ready to rock and roll. But I think that we've talked about the saga that is this fight for so long. It's time to actually predict it. At least I have already got a poll going, asking the public who wins and how, because once again, for so long, it was like Ryan won't take this fight. Tank's not going to be able to take this fight because of his court. Now we have an actual fight. So I want to know who you think is actually going to win. And I'm sure your opinion hasn't changed. It's far too soon, right? You're still leaning Tank?
Yeah, I'm still leaning Tank. And, I think just the history, the resumes, what we've seen, I'm leaning Tank knockout.
the world isn't happy, you know. Um, this fight was a fight we wanted, a fight that we thought we wouldn't get, and once it was announced, wow, Twitter was pretty unforgiving, you know. They started talking about Tank and how he's never done this or done that, and how Ryan's never done this and done that, and how this is a fighter who has only fought, you know, one guy 6 years ago and one fighter that hasn't done anything yet. And it's like, whoa, I thought this was the fight you guys wanted. It's crazy to see so many people flip-flop, you know? Flip-flop. It's like you wanted it, you got it. Now it's like, oh, no, I don't really want this. You know, these guys are not really ready. You know, how are they going to excite me? I don't know, man. Pretty strange. But there is no mention of a location, Danny, but obviously Tank did take to his social media and answer one of his fans when asked, and he's told his fans T-Mobile. And I have that on our Instagram, which I'll screen share because obviously, you know, Tank posts and deletes, and just in case, we want to have it for reference,
Absolutely.
like today.
I did see that, and I did check the Nevada State Athletic Commission. There's still not a hold for that date. I'm sure that's coming soon. You know, they do have monthly or bi-monthly meetings, something of that sort. So I'm sure that venue hold on the Nevada State Athletic Commission is coming soon. The T-Mobile is available for the 22nd. As of right now.
I
So,
doubt it's T-Mobile, right? I mean, what did he say? He said T-Mobile. That would
Yeah.
be bigger. That's better. I thought it was MGM. I don't want it to be MGM. I'd rather T-Mobile for sure. I think that fits more fight fans. What's that? A max of like 40?
Nah, 20.
Oh, wow. 20.
Yeah, only stadiums are doing 40, bro.
That's so strange, bro. Like, so strange. That's just like such a big spot. All those rooms. Like, so they're not counting none of those like lounges that you
Yeah.
could watch the TVs.
Yeah, but that take up a lot of room. Think about it. That take up so much space, take away so many seats.
But those are seats. You got to pay to get in.
Of course you have to pay to get in, bro. But I'm saying up there, like the Hyatt Lounge where we did Canelo Triple G2, bro, those was couches and bars and shit. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? A couch take up so much more room than
No,
a
I hear
regular
you, but do those people
chair.
not get counted as a
Absolute-
ticket?
Yes, they do. And, you know, it's an arena just like any other.
So then there's more than 20 because I'm assuming the seated arena location, is that the 20? Is that the 16? Or are they talking about capacity and they sell out capacity? Because in the T-Mobile, there are a lot of lounges. Like a lot of lounges, hangout areas.
Yeah, 20,
you know,
20,000 is the capacity.
big bars with a lot of televisions.
No, it's a phenomenal venue. I think it's a proper venue.
Proper venue.
I think that
What's this thing called? Proper Gold?
no, proper number 12.
Oh.
You know, I think that Allegiant was a bit of a stretch, but
Why? You're terrible, bro. It's
Nah,
no stretch.
everything's just more.
They could do allegiance, man.
No, I believe that they can.
I don't
Li-
understand
listen to
how
me,
are they
listen to me.
better than $10
I don't-
tickets
I
if
don't-
Canelo
I
did
don't-
$10 tickets and Earl did $26 tickets.
I don't think that they're better than. I don't think that they're better than, and I even told you that the promotion and the good fight is what sells, not the cheap prices. But that being said, I think that it is an expensive venue. I was very hopeful until I saw that. I told you the XFL that has big money backing them, they couldn't afford it. It was too much for them. So, you know, I'm like, fuck, man. It might not be enough. It might not be enough for the Tank Ryan fight. They still have not announced. I'm still remaining hopeful. I do want to announce that Nesta and I have spoke. For this fight, we're bringing it back. It's been 6 years, I believe, since the last time we've had an appreciation night. I wasn't part of the boxing voice the last time there was an appreciation night, so this will be a first for me. So April 21st, the night before the big fight, Tank Ryan, TBV Appreciation Night 2023, and right here in Vegas. And
right here in Vegas, baby.
we are discussing. We are discussing possibly, maybe doing a special show that Thursday from Hardin for 420. We have to kind of wait and see what they got going on.
I don't know. I think that's going to be difficult just with them being who they are, the #1 dispensary out here in Vegas. They get all the celebrities. I'm pretty sure they're going to be booked for 420. That feels like something a dispensary should be scheduling a year out, half a year out.
Yeah,
But
you ain't lying. It's a big day.
if we could get there, for sure.
Definitely figure something out. It's such a huge weekend. Such a huge weekend. So definitely looking forward to that.
So I tried to be slick, Danny, and it didn't work. I mean, you guys are slicker than me, and that's cool, but it's very unfair. I put first hit the like button on the poll.
I didn't even read the poll. I just saw the options because I didn't hit the like button until just now.
Like, I even put an alert and an exclamation in red, which is supposed to catch your eyes. What's up with y'all? It's crazy. We got 338 votes, but we only got 113 likes. How are you voting, but you're not fucking hitting the thumbs up? The hate is real, I swear. The hate is real. I can't believe y'all. Meanwhile, our poll results thus far, which state first hit the like button before voting? Gervonta Davis versus Ryan Garcia, who wins and how? Davis by KO, a whopping 68%. Holy shit. Gervonta Davis by decision, 6%. Ryan Garcia by KO, 18%. Ryan Garcia by decision, 8%. Wow.
So 75% of the people right now are picking Tank. Only 26%, 25% of people picking Ryan. But the fact that 68% saying Tank by knockout.
That's huge.
Huge. Smash that like button before y'all vote, you filthy animals.
That's really... I wonder if this is going to change as fight week gets closer, as people do breakdowns and convince, their audiences, because, shit, that's a low percentage for Ryan. I mean, he brings speed. Tank really hasn't seen that level of speed unless you want to compare somehow Ryan to Leo Santa Cruz. Power, the only person that can be compared to Ryan's power is obviously Rolly. That really didn't land a lot, but at least he got the respect of Tank just for having power. You could tell that Tank went into that fight with a different approach than he normally does. Now, this is a question I asked on our Instagram a few days out. And those that answered. Those that didn't. But it looks like Two-Tone, the superstar, said Gervonta Davis has the best fight of his life to... Okay, I guess he meant to say he has to have... Yes, he did say. Has to have the best fight of his life to beat Ryan Garcia. Meanwhile, Garcia can have a C-level performance and beat Tank. Oh, yeah, he's trolling. He loves the troll. Team Combat League believes Ryan wins. Julika, the young amateur we've interviewed, she believes it's a 50-50 fight. Tank by KO.
Yo, that's cause Goosen trained Ryan, and Goosen trained the LA Team Combat League team.
But she's honest. Look, she said 50-50. Tank by KO. Ryan,
I'm
if
talking
he
about
controls
Team
distance.
Combat League.
Oh, okay. Oh, Ricky Funes, yes.
Yeah.
But I like hers. For a young amateur,
They
she
train
said
at that gym, I
50-50.
believe.
Tank by KO. Ryan, if he can control the distance. Miss Boxing Baby, Tank by flatline round 6 or 7. Bernard, Tank 7 or 8th round KO. Another one that has Tank by KO, Elicio.
It's gonna be good, man. It's gonna be a good one. Let me tell you.
Tank by KO again by Markins. It's back and forth though. Ryan will be ready and push the fight. Nope, it's that actually not back and forth. It's more Tanks. It's more Tanks. And they have Tank sleeping him or catching up to him after the first 6. They they expect 6, 7, 8 and beyond is what it looks like. Look at this guy. Mark says, I actually don't care who wins. I'm just happy we finally get a fight we wanted to see. So I'm going to sit back and enjoy it. And that is true, man. We got to win finally, man. For so long, we haven't been able to celebrate. You know, we've been only frustrated that we're not able to get these fights and locations that we need for these big fights. But, you know, I guess we got to talk a little bit about Saudi, man. Trying to be a new player, man. I'm hoping they could bring it home for Devin Haney. Looks like Devin got the invite and has gotten an offer and, you know, keeps putting it out there that he would like to face
Vasyl Lomachenko from
in the Kingdom of Saudi, man. So that's one fight that they can take. Now, look, I've been a big advocate of these fights that we build up, us being the ones able to go to them. But I'm also a realist, and the reality that we live in is that these big fights are not happening without a huge amount of money. Like we just seen what's his name? Andy Ruiz backtrack, right? Now he's saying he parted ways with TGB, which who the fuck has a contract with TGB?
Right. Nobody.
And then he's saying, "Oh, I'm moving forward with my career with Al Heyman in the PBC," and it's like, bruh. So is Al dissolving? Like, is he going back to being a manager when he was with HBO? Because, you know, they used Golden Boy and Oscar De La Hoya and Richard Schaefer as the promoter, and Al was just advising, you know, many, many fighters.
Correct.
Because that's kind of what you believe Wilder meant when he said open agent. So, I don't know. I know we need answers. Finally, I've been fiddling with this damn Twitter Spaces for a minute. Now we got it going. I got R. Jonesy. He's been a member for 4 months at the contender status. Shout out to you, champ. He says, Ryan not on his level. We shouldn't even want this fight, in my opinion, because Ryan ever do nothing but run his mouth. Should have used his energy on Haney Shakur. I tell you what, though, this will be one of the greatest wins out of all the young fighters of this generation if Ryan can get it. You know, his first step up, I know, and let me tell you, people going to start giving him credit for other fights if he beats Tank. But I would say Luke Campbell, Javier Fortuna. Who else? Fonseca, I guess, because Tank did it first, right? You got to, if it's good enough for Tank, the A side, it got to be good enough for the B side.
Yes. Tank did do it first, though.
So those are 3 names that you would get credit for. And then it's like Tank. That's a huge step up. You know what I'm saying? The win is greater, in my opinion, the win is greater for Ryan because Tank is supposed to be Ryan in everyone's eyes. Look at the poll. Look at the posts.
Absolutely. No, I mean, Tank, according to our poll, is the heavy favorite. But that's not the case in the bookies' eyes, Ness. You know, the bookies don't see it too far apart. Let me tell you.
I'm just texting my man out here. He had sent me a location that he recommended for the appreciation night a couple years ago. Shout out to Mac and Cheese. Get that to me. Looks like we got Negron JL1. It says Nez Danny Joe Goosen training Garcia still. It's not Joe though, is it? Oh yeah, it is Joe. It is Joe. It is Joe. I don't know. We haven't seen any updates. I know he was in Miami. I could hit my peoples up, but I'm pretty sure he's still with Joe. We would have heard something, but let me hit my contacto.
And if you are tuned in, make sure to smash that like button. It's free.
Absolutely free.
And make sure you are subscribed as well, as we are trying to reach the next goal of 165,000. Not sure why we aren't there yet.
What? That's crazy.
It is, champ.
That's as crazy as Jake Paul getting semi-robbed last night.
Whoa. 12 o'clock. Whoa. We're only 9 subscribers away, so go ahead and subscribe.
For real, bro. I like, you know, what they did to Jake. What he get? 2 knockdowns? And a point deduction? I don't even know. I don't even know what's going on, man. Pac, what up? Damn, my man said Pac smokes a lot. What you been smoking on? Pac, you gotta unmute, champ.
Yo, Ness,
I hear you.
Too many people. What the fuck?
How'd we get 2 people?
I'll wait my turn.
Who is that? Where are you?
This is Pac Twitter Spaces. Can I speak?
Yeah, you should be the only one speaking.
Go ahead.
Okay.
champ.
Okay. Cool. Thank you, Ringwalk. What up, Ness? This is a little off topic, but did y'all watch the Jake fight? And yeah, just thoughts on it.
Bro, I'm devastated. You know I was Jake for life. You know what I'm saying? I can't believe they robbed him. Didn't he get 2
Shit, man.
knockdowns?
Exactly, but look, I watched the full fight. Tommy just landed better, combination
Nah, he
punches
looked
and
better.
more volume.
He actually looked
but
like the fighter. Like he knew what he was doing. But you know, a knockdown is a knockdown.
I want to say one thing though. I'm a young man and I just got into boxing recently because of all this YouTube stuff, and now I'm a big fan of you guys. So all I'm trying to say is Jake and all these YouTuber guys, they're good for the sport of boxing, and yesterday he proved that. I mean, what he did yesterday against a proper boxer, that shit's respect, bro. And that's all I gotta say. I'm looking forward to this Ryan fight. I think Tank smokes him and Devin smokes both of them. That's all I gotta say. Thank you.
Appreciate you. And you know, I'm with you, man. I seen Carl Froch. And Carl Froch has every right to laugh at Jake, but like some of the shit he said is like, bruh, that don't even make sense. Like, how you calling him, you know, a bum? And I'm sure he used another word. I know I got the video, but I just ain't understand it because it's like, bruh, he just dropped Fury twice. It was point deductions. The fight was back and forth. I don't know how you laughing at him. If anything, you should be saying, you know, respect to you. You got in there. I respect you for getting in there. You know, dust yourself off and try it again. You know, maybe we could get that fight, something like that. But, like, I think he was extremely harsh when no one in the history of boxing has ever had a pay-per-view of this magnitude in a 7th fight. It just ain't happened. So I don't get it. I mean, look at the way Tommy reacted to the win. They trying to act like this ain't no big fight, but then the whole Fury
My
clan
was crying.
The whole Fury clan up there crying. Get the fuck out of here, bruh. But look, this is Carl Froch after the post.
How wasn't it twice? The fucking ref counted 2 times.
Jake Paul, absolutely useless.
See, how you call him absolutely useless? Like, you know, I can understand, Jake Paul, you lost. But absolutely useless? You dropped the dude twice, you useless? You the YouTuber, you got the knockdowns, you useless? That shit makes 0 sense. That you could tell people's hate in their blood.
He just got embarrassed. He got whooped. What was that?
How'd he get embarrassed? He's the YouTuber, got 2 knockdowns.
He ain't
And
get dropped.
meanwhile, the point deduction that they gave, it was supposed to go to fucking Tommy Fury. He the one that was hitting behind the head. That referee was tripping.
I've never seen anything so bad in my life. That was terrible. Take up dog.
He said, I never seen nothing so bad in my life. This is sad, bro. This is sad. This is him probably still trolling because he wants a fight. That's probably what it is, because it really doesn't make sense for a professional fighter that knows what it takes to get in that ring to act that way when Jake and Tommy did what they did on the level that they did it for 8-0 and a 6-0 fighter. That shit is unheard of. That's just hatred.
I mean, I knew the shit was coming if Jake ever lost, bro, because you know what I'm saying? He put himself out there, talked a lot of shit, and, you know, most recently with Carl Froch. So it's the fucking sport, bro. It's the business. You know what I'm saying? They're going to talk their shit. They're going to hate. But at the end of the day, he's still one of the top sellers, one of the biggest names in the sport. So, you don't think Jake is one of the biggest names in the sport?
I said word.
Oh.
I mean, why you think they trolling him? Because they want a shot next. They want a shot next, man. I mean, look, my man called in on a Tank Show to talk Jake. That says it all, man. That says it all. Box T Boss, what up?
Good morning, TBV.
What up, champ?
What up?
Live in action. Hey, fellas. Thank you guys for being on this morning, blessing us today with the boxing news of the best sport in the world. I want to say, do you guys think that Ryan has a puncher's chance, or does Tank absolutely dominate Ryan every round?
Nah, I think he definitely got a punch his chance. He ain't trash. You know what I'm saying? I just don't think he wins. I think eventually he gets stopped. But I definitely don't put it past him to take some of the early rounds.
Okay, the early rounds. I can see that too, because I believe what Leo Santa Cruz pulled off and a little bit of Barrios, what they pulled off in the earlier rounds, Ryan will do the same, and it will frustrate Tank so much in the later rounds that his IQ, I believe, will drop, and Ryan will catch him slipping with a mean one, either to the liver or to the dome. And the reason why I believe this, that Ryan's pressure and IQ will dominate Tank in the later rounds. So I don't know if you guys heard, there was a gentleman, I forget his name. He's an up and coming boxer, but he said he sparred Tank, and he said, oh, I think it's the guy that sparred our boy Crawford out there in Atlanta, Brian Norman Jr. I believe they sparred Tank, and he said the thing with Tank is he can dish it, but he can't take it. That was his exact word. I'm quoting him word for word. He said Tank can dish it, but he can't take it. When the shit get hot in the kitchen, he can't take the heat, basically. And I'm telling you, yes, Rolly got laid out, but Ryan, I feel like, has, advanced over these last couple of years. Even though he hasn't experienced, that level of fighter as Tank has, in his career, but I believe he's sparred probably enough to where he can actually, hold his ground with Tank in the later rounds. I think we're going to see that on that day. That's all I wanted to say. That's what I believe might happen.
All right, bro, champ. Appreciate you calling in.
Okay. And one more thing, one last thing, gentlemen. Do you think you guys can start bringing on other fellow YouTuber content creators on your show to debate that kind of clash? I believe that will be so entertaining with YouTube.
We've done it. We've done it. We just got to bring it back. But yeah, I mean, and actually, this is going to be one of those couple of weeks where we do that. Normally, when I'm in my Florida studio, I get a lot of different content creators, and I will be there. Um, so yeah, we would definitely bring that up. Oh, this looks dope, Danny.
One last thing. Can I suggest that it be right now because they're heating up on YouTube and they're clashing with each other because they had different views and opinions on Devin the Dream Haney and Tank Davis and plus Ryan Garcia. Aki TV, I'm pretty sure you guys heard of him. Aki TV, the Muslim, and Southpaw TV. He's starting to get a lot of clout from Tank's name, and he's starting to get a lot of buzz and a lot of more followers and
bro.
views.
We won't be doing that.
Bro, that would be so crazy. Y'all would go viral with them two debating on your show.
I hear you. I'm not a viral dude. I don't want to go viral with craziness, bro. I'm
I hear
good.
you, yes. I'm gonna have to get some security in the building, brother. All right, take care, y'all. Thank you so much for having me on.
For sure. Davidian, Buffalo Falls, what up?
What's good, Ness? What's good, Danny?
What up, champ?
What up? Not much. Just great show, and yeah, I'm excited. The Ryan Tank fight, so it's official. I can't, I'm happy for that. I'm just glad these two young dudes are getting in there and giving us a fight that people really want to see. Like they're gonna come out in droves to see this fight, or watch it at home on pay-per-view and buy it. So I'm just happy that they both getting in there. Obviously people are gonna pick Tank because Tank, his power is real. He can box. But I don't know, the closer the fight get, I want to see how it playing out, how the press conference and stuff look, because I do like Ryan though. I'm not gonna lie. I like little Ryan. He might do better than what people think he will do, but we just have to wait and see. As for the fight yesterday, which was a great fight, hopefully they can run it back. The Tommy Fury and Jake Paul. Even in the back call, at first I was gonna go with Jake. But then as I was looking at some of the stuff leading up, I was like, yo, Tommy don't look afraid of this dude. Like, so I went with Tommy and he ended up winning. But it was a close fight. But hopefully they can run it back. I think Jake he's still decent, like for a guy that doesn't have that much experience. He gotta work on some things. But he can come back. I mean, it's not the end of the world. I ain't talking bad about him because I always liked Jake. But in this fight, I'm like, I don't know. Can he mess with an actual boxer? Because Tommy's jab and 80-inch reach was giving him problems. So it is what it is. Maybe they can run it back. That's the only thing that makes sense. So, but other than that, it was a good night of fights. And, Matthias is a beast, I feel like, from Puerto Rico. But shout out to y'all. Love y'all. God bless.
Shout out, champ. Appreciate you.
All right. Yeah, Tommy definitely had the better reach and definitely utilized his jab the better of the two. But when Jake threw his jab, that shit landed. And it landed like a battering ram. Like, he just needs to use it more. He had a really good up jab that he was able to land.
Yeah, very good.
On
and
Tommy
that left
all
hook,
night.
that left hook was landing too, champ.
Not to mention he put himself in there with who? Who was it? Cotto to Mosley or Cotto to Joshua? Joshua Clottey. He jabbed him and dropped him, and then Charlo jabbed Julian Williams and dropped him. It's not many people that could drop you with a jab.
Erickson with banana.
Yeah. We got Jack the artist.
Jack.
Can you hear me?
We hear you.
Do it sound clear? Because I'm on my Bluetooth.
Go ahead,
You
champ.
sound all right.
All right. All right, check it out, right? So I just got my stolen, right? So I'm like, I'm not gonna have no car note for a little bit. Let me gamble a little bit. So I told all my partners, I'm like, listen, Junior Macaboo is not fucking with Badu Jack. It was positive odds. I took Macaboo. I took Tommy Fury, and Danny. I had a couple basketball games. I had Mavs.
You took Macaboo.
No. Why would I take Macaboo?
That's what you
That's
just
what you just
said.
said. I'm just making sure you knew you said it.
First you said first you said Macaboo ain't fucking with Badu, so I took Macaboo.
Yeah.
Bro, I just smoked, bro. I'm on my way to work. So I took Badu Jack. I took Tommy, and then I had 3 other basketball teams. Only one didn't hit. Mavericks lost barely by like a point, right? So I would have like almost paid my rent for the whole month off that. So I just want to call and ask y'all, who did y'all have for the Macaboo and
Badu Jack?
Badu Jack.
We bet on Badu.
Badu Jack, and we won money. Well,
Bro,
we ain't
I'm telling
win
my
shit because
partner,
we
I'm like,
parlayed
Vegas
it.
got it
But
wrong, bro. Vegas got it wrong on this one. I don't know what's going on.
nah, I was scared though. Don't act like Vegas got it wrong. Like, yo, coming into the end of that fight, Badu was not doing enough. He just got lucky that he knocked him out.
And truth be told, Badu arguably lost to Popeye in his last fight.
So you know,
Well,
Vegas,
shit, you can say the same thing about the main event. That shit. I took the main event, and that could have went either way too.
Nah, that should have went Jake's way. I can't believe they gave that shit to Fury, bruh. I thought Jake being the hype, you know, there was no way they was going to let him lose. Plus, he got a knockdown. There was a point deduction. It was just all the writing was on the wall to make sure he stood undefeated. But they did the right thing. Tommy boxed better. He put the punches together. He landed. I don't know that he landed more because Punch Stats was telling another story. But he looked better. Like, in terms of performances, who would you rather be? I would have rather been, you know, Huey Fury that night. I mean, what's his name?
Tommy
Fury that night, man. Jake was looking like a novice. He was doing some bullshit. The way he was trying to attack, he wasn't gonna get no. He couldn't set up a knockout like that. You fucking telegraphing, man, for real. So he fucked up.
I want to know how the rematch gonna look. I had as soon as the knockdown happened around 12. I hopped up and I went to just go smoke the little rest of the blunt I had because I'm like, it's over now for my parlay. I'm like, I don't even want to see it no more. So I hopped out.
Ain't that a motherfucker? Ain't that a motherfucker? I swear to God, I was in this bitch so excited when Badu got that win. Because if Badu don't get the win, the parlay dead from the rip. So it's like, yo, he gets the win. I'm thinking I'm smooth selling now with Jake. Motherfucking Fury, man. These damn Furies. Damn you, Fury!
My partner would have hit.
Fuck.
I told him, listen.
Fucking Fury's out here doing shit, man.
And I told my partner to take Badu and Tommy, but he took Badu and Jake. So he lost his parlay. He had 50 on it. But I'm like, bro, you should have went with me. But we both lost, so either way. But yeah, y'all have a good morning. I'm finna hit the clock.
All right, champ. Thank you for calling in.
Yep.
Yo, these Furies is out here upsetting shit, man. Just when you think, you know what I'm saying, your guy is about to do something, you know.
Turns out he not.
Turns out he get flattened by a Fury, bro. What up?
Yo.
What's good?
Ah, man, CYP 700. 700, look, see, I like to do parlay. You messed up with the Mavs. You don't do that yet because you don't know how good the Mavs really are yet or how good the Lakers are yet. You got to slow down on that one. You should have picked the Cavs and the Hawks like I did to parlay with Badu Jack and Tommy Fury. That's what you should have did because you would have won like I did. You know what I'm saying? But, hey, life goes on. You know, I'm kind of smarter than the average person. And I kind of know what Badu Jack really going to do because I got the inside scoop. But either way, CYP 700. Put that 700. Put CYP 700 in the chat for all my supporters who ain't haters, who like seeing men make money. You know what I'm saying? Put that CYP 700. Now, I was looking at my man Tommy Fury. His resume is his fighters are 24 wins, 160 losses. Right? 24 wins, 160 losses. One dude, no wins. Another dude, no wins. Another dude, no wins. Another dude, no wins. And he just beat He just beat your boy Jake Paul. Jake, you got beat by a dude who really is sorry himself. I mean, real. Tommy really is sorry himself, but he's better than you. You really ain't no boxer. Now, what you can do is go ahead and keep fighting the YouTubers and keep making your money. And I always love people making money. If you earn it, you deserve to keep it. Keep your money, do your thing. But neither one of them two dudes are real boxers as of yet. They're neither one. That's why he cried when he beat him. The reality came out when he won. He showed you he's just happy to get a win. He's just happy to be famous and happy to make a lot of money. Let's not make that real boxing because neither one of them dudes is good enough to be real boxers or hold a real belt at all. When it
What
comes
does
down to
that even mean, bruh? Like,
what do you mean? What does what mean?
like they are real boxers. Maybe winning a
Okay.
title they'll
Well,
never do, but
we could disagree. We'll disagree. I'm not about to argue with you about real. I'm a real. See, my vision is different than yours, right? Because I was a real athlete for real athletes, real elite people. So what you see ain't the same as me. We just gonna leave it
what
there.
is
We
the
see things
difference? So what is the difference between the B-side
Oh, my
journeyman that
God.
joins the sport and never wins a world title? I don't understand. What are you saying? That their mindset is
They're
different?
they're never going to be journeymen. They're not even that good. That's what I'm telling you. They're not good enough to be nothing. They're just famous people with one has a famous last name, one is famous from YouTube. That's what they are. They're famous people who like to box. That's what they're doing. They take it more serious than Natalie Nunn and the rest of them. They take it much more serious. They're not good enough to be even journeymen. That's how I'm feeling. That's how I'm feeling. You can disagree. I don't really care. It's a real boxing show. I don't really want to talk about them. They're not real boxers, in my opinion.
I don't
So
know.
when it
That's
comes to
strange. That's what you called in to talk about. We not talking about them. We
no,
talking
no,
about Tank
no,
and
no,
Ryan. You chose to
no.
talk about them.
The only reason I talked about that because Homeboy just came in and told you about his parlay where he
Exactly.
beat the two basketball
So
players.
you let a
So I was going in
casual
on him.
influence you. You let a
Influence
casual
me.
influence
What?
you.
What?
He literally
I
said
made my
that.
money without even knowing him. I made my money without knowing
But
him.
that's
I'm
what
giving
that
him advice.
casual said. That's what
I've
he said.
called
He
in
said, yo,
to give him
I
advice
started
on
watching
betting.
boxing because of YouTube boxing, and then I
Okay,
found
okay,
Ja. So I'm grateful
okay.
of Jake Paul. That's what he said. You know,
Listen
you
to
didn't
me.
have to talk about that. No
Listen to me.
hardcore
Listen to me.
got to
It's
talk
almost
about
like you
Jake
mad.
Paul.
Are you mad? Are you mad that you didn't make no money? Are you mad?
Who?
Like it seems like
No.
you jealous or something.
Why?
Get over that shit. Who
Why?
cares? It's
Why you
about
making it
betting.
about money? You
It's
weird.
about betting. Listen, I can bet on whoever I want to bet on. Now we gonna talk boxing. That was betting I'm talking about. Fuck
What
that. That
you can
betting's over. It's over. Let's talk boxing. Fuck it. That's the betting. I'm
I
done with that. I
mean,
made my money.
we
I'm
can
good. Let's
talk
talk boxing.
boxing, but my point is made. You called in
Oh
for
my
30
God. You
minutes
got a
to talk
problem
about
today.
Jake.
You got a
No,
problem,
no.
homie. I don't
The
care.
only
That's
problem I
betting.
got
It's
is
over.
making people admit
It's
to what they
over.
doing. And that's what you
It's
doing.
over.
He
It's
influenced you
boxing.
to
It's
call in.
over.
Not
It's
Tank
over.
Ryan, the biggest fight of the
Hold on.
year. You want to
Hold
talk
on.
about
Hold on.
Jake.
You right.
So
No,
you like
no,
him
you right.
just as
You right.
much as
You right.
me. Stop
No.
lying. Just
Who
admit
said I
it.
didn't like him?
Just
Who said I
admit
didn't like him?
it.
Who said I didn't like him? Who said that? Who said I didn't watch? Who said I don't watch the fights? Who said I don't pay for pay-per-views?
I
Who
mean,
said that?
everything you said made it sound like you don't
Nah,
like it.
man.
You
My
called it
brain is
not
bigger than
real
yours.
boxing. You
My
said let's
brain
get
is
back to
bigger than yours.
boxing, all that stuff.
Entertainment is different than real boxing. I like entertainment. I watch Natalie Nunn box. What's her name? I watch it all. I like entertainment. Now let's get back to the real. Ryan versus Tank. Ryan versus Tank. I don't think
Damn,
Ryan
they
has
got put to the
more of a
back burner
chance.
on a hardcore call.
Call it what you want, dog. You know what I'm gonna do? This is what I'm gonna do. Cause you gonna try to cut me off when I keep talking about boxing. Cause you mad and upset. But my nigga,
No.
I won.
No.
You can't turn a winner into a loser. I
I'm not.
won. I'm 700 up. I'm happy. You're mad. You're mad.
CYP 700.
700. Thank you. Don't be mad. Just get your money up. Don't be mad. Get your money up.
Don't be mad, Ness.
How am I
Get your money
mad?
up.
I'm just being
Damn,
clear
you
that
mad.
you fucking with Jake heavy.
You mad that Jake lost. You mad that Jake lost?
I
Damn
am.
it.
I am. I
What
am
you mad at me for?
I'm not
Why
mad
you
at
mad
you.
at me?
I'm not mad at you. I'm mad at your approach. You're trying to call him
You
he's
mad.
not a fighter. Like that don't make sense.
He ain't. He's not a real boxer.
I hear you.
Carl Frost said the same thing. I said you were
Carl
like the
Frost
elite
wanted
say
to
the same
fight,
shit.
man. Carl Frost
The
wanted to
elite
fight.
say the same thing.
Jake made more money
Yes.
last night than Carl
Yes.
Frost's entire career, man. Like, what are we talking
Look,
about?
I don't know about all that. I don't know about all that. You probably exaggerating, as you always do. Again,
it's part of
my brain is different than yours. I'm okay with thinking different than you. We've been doing this for 4-5 years. I don't want to think like you. That's why we get along, because I think different than you. I made 700 on my thought process. How much you make?
I lost because I picked Jake. I lost because I
Yeah,
picked Jake.
hey, if somebody baits me to talk about Tank, I'll get baited by them. Until then, you might see me again. See right out.
Mm-hmm. Just know you used your call to talk about the biggest star in boxing, Jake Paul. What up, Ron Boy Fresh?
Hey, Slim.
What's goody?
Hey, boy, you got them emotions running wild for some reason, Mo. But yeah, man, ho. Since we talking about a parlay, so I had motherfucking the Suns. The
What Suns?
Suns. I'm sorry. I had the Bucks. I had the no, the motherfucking center. The center for
Bro.
the Bucks fucked up. So 29 $29,000 $29 plus 29,000 on Jake losing, Badu winning, the over under on the Suns and Mavs joint, and then two other joints. Man, that motherfucking goddamn center. But anyway, man, back to that real shit. Yeah, shit. Reggie and Rise a money grab. Good fight. It makes business sense. But let's get to the real shit I've been telling y'all about the great 140 division. My man Sabril Matthias putting on a spectacular performance as usual. You dig? And it's all about 140 and Sabril stops everything. Didn't I tell you this?
Yeah, champ, Sabril looks sharp for sure.
Yeah, he was a fucking.
Yeah,
He did
I
his thing.
definitely
He
want
was
to
in my
say
parlay though. It was only Jake that blew it, man.
Yeah, I won $1,200 off of him. You know what I'm saying? I picked Sabril to stop. I had three bets. I had Sabril. I mixed it up. I had him. Was it 4 through 6? Then I had two other joints, but I won like $1,200 off of him, and then I used that parlay to go into the fucking and Badu. I knew Badu was gonna pull it off, but man, I had a plus 29,000 6-leg parlay and a fucking center for the goddamn Bucks. Fuck my shit up, Slim. Hey, I know you know this, Danny. Why would I don't know? I know you probably didn't see the joint. Why would you foul and you up by 4? And I needed 3.3.5 to win. Like, you know what I'm saying? So he went to the line. Devin went to the line and shot his motherfucking, cut that shit to 3, and that shit voided my motherfucking joint.
I mean, shit, it sound like that.
Yeah.
It sound like Devin Booker was taken into the bucket and he was gonna score anyway.
No, he took a 3. They was down by 4, but the center ain't have to.
What if he
That
made?
shit wasn't gonna go in. He ain't gonna tell you. He fouled the motherfucker. It cut my motherfucking because I booked it by points when I should have did money line. But yeah, I just wanted to say, man, I got Reggie beating the shit out of Rye. I think Rye's coming into this fight just for more victory. Y'all can be impressed by the fight. I'm really not. It's a good fight. I see the money factor in it, but it's just gonna be a one-sided. It's just gonna be what it's gonna be. Let's get to that real shit, man. I'm out, Slim.
Let's go, champ. Appreciate the call. Have a good one. Have a good one. We appreciate you. And if you want to call in, voice your opinion, 425-569-5241. Press 1 one time.
I got some people on Discord.
Let's
Big Gucci
go.
Nick, what up? Big Gucci?
Like,
what up?
Could you hear me?
We do.
What up? Everybody hit that like, smash that subscribe. Best podcast on the planet, man. Yo, that was a decent scrap last night, man. That was a good scrap. I had
Who,
Tommy
Tank
winning.
versus Ryan?
No. Tommy and Jake.
Oh, the YouTubers. Oh, y'all want to talk about YouTubers? Okay.
Nah, that was a great fight, man. Listen, I don't know what other people are talking about, but that was a great fight. I mean, you got two guys. Tommy literally got boxing on his back. His fucking family's gonna disown him if he loses. So much pressure on the man, bro. Literally got the whole boxing community on his back, man. I was cheering for him. And then you got Jake. He's just got this retard power, just knocking people out left and right, man.
Pretty sure it's
and to
not
see
cool to
him
say that
actually,
anymore.
What happened?
Pretty sure
Nothing.
that ain't acceptable these days, but go ahead.
Yeah, man, my bad, my bad. Let's keep it clean. Yeah, he got that crazy power, especially knocking my man down with a jab. That was pretty. That was some power, man. Carrying out in the late rounds. That's some good power he's got there. But yeah, in the rematch, I see Tommy Fury just knocking him out, man.
Oh wow.
I see him knocking him out in the rematch. Yeah. I don't know why Tommy didn't really stick to that 1-2, man. He landed 3 1-2s in a row at one point in the fight, clean, bobbing my man's head back. He should have stuck with that, like pop shot him, move around the ring, pop shot him. He should have did a little bit more of that, man. I didn't like the fact that he was getting caught clean by those overhand rights, but what it showed me was my man got some dog in him. None of them shots hurted him. Those are the shots that knocked out them other dudes, but he wasn't even hurt. When he got knocked down too, he wasn't even hurt by the knockdown. My dude got back up, man. So that was some heart that Tommy showed, man. He a dog and he's got some heart. Like I feel like he proved a lot of people wrong and he got a lot of fans now, man. But yeah, that's my call. That was a great boxing fight last night, man. I enjoyed it for sure. But yeah, that's my call.
Appreciate it.
All
Big
right,
Gucci
Big
Nick,
Gucci.
CYP on the counter.
CYP. Counterpunch. For those that don't know, Counterpunch is a $5 super chat or cash app to the Boxing Voice. $, the Boxing Voice #1, and it brings you back for a second call when you feel like you ain't get enough. So CYP ain't get enough.
Shout out to all my 700s in the chat. I appreciate y'all, man. You know what I'm saying? We gotta sometimes we gotta gang up on that because he be in a bad mood. You know what I'm saying? Trying to rain on my parade. But look though, I think it's just real talk. I think Leo had a better chance of beating Tank. I think Rolly had a better chance of beating Tank. I think Cruz had a better chance of beating Tank than Ryan does. I think Ryan has zero chance to beat Tank. I find it funny when I forgot dude called in and said he heard in the gym Tank could give it, but Tank can't take it. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, whatever. So basically, you're trying to say Tank is Mike Tyson. So is Ryan Buster Douglas? Is Ryan Lennox Lewis? Is Ryan Holyfield? Because not too many people showed us who Mike Tyson really was. Not too many people. And I don't think Ryan's none of the caliber of none of them dudes. But maybe I'm wrong and you're right. Most likely I'm right and you're wrong. Okay. I look at it like this. It's my high school analogy. All these dudes went to high school together. Tank, Shakur, Devin, Ryan. They all went to high school together. So they know each other. They friends and shit. Devin's the overall cool one. Everybody likes Devin. Shakur is the young gun. He hot-headed, but he funny, but he the young gun. Tank is that nigga with the attitude who always fighting. Ryan is the dude with the car, who everybody likes because he got the car, right? But all four of them know that Tank is the dog. They don't play games. They know Tank is the dog. But as professional boxers, when they get older, they got to convince y'all that they don't know this. They got to convince y'all that Tank ain't the dog. They got to convince y'all that I don't just drive the car. They got to convince y'all that I'm not just the funny one who'd hot-head. They convincing y'all, but they ain't got me. See, I know about school days, and you ain't about to get me on this higher learning. See, I got your asses. Tank gonna make a Remy out of you, okay? Don't get it twisted. If you want to put money on Ryan, hit me up. He has no chance of winning. I mean, no chance of winning. If you think he
Not even a
survives,
not
bet
even a
me.
puncher's chance.
No. He ain't got that kind of dog in him for no Tank. A puncher's chance with somebody else,
So then,
but it's different.
so then he don't
Go
win.
ahead.
He don't win a single round.
No. It's not about rounds. It's not about rounds. Some fighters like to feel you out before they knock you out. So forget that round shit. It's very simple to me. A lot of guys have been shown in boxing to be dogs until they versus a pit bull. When they get against a pit bull, they become a house dog. Now all of a sudden they want to go grab your shoes and slippers and bring them to you. But before that, you was barking at everybody that walked by. It's much different to throw punches to take punches. Tank has shown us that he's willing to take a punch to give a punch. Ryan ain't willing to go in there and trade to get hit. That dude hit the floor fast as hell and be doing the Macarena on the way down. Let's stop playing these games. But let's say I'm wrong. I'm wrong and y'all right. Come to my DM, CYP athletes, hit me up. Let's make the bet right now official. We ain't got that much time. Collect your money, save $100 a week, and let's put that shit in the pot that he doesn't get knocked out. I'm giving you the knockout bet. Whoever want to take it, knockout bet that he does not last this fight. Oh, and all my dudes who bet and pick the wrong basketball teams, hit me up. I help you bet too. I'm always about helping people make money, and that's some real shit. CYP out.
Except when he don't tell you the pick
Beforehand.
beforehand.
Only after.
Only after.
I guess you got to hit him in a DM, Danny. Ghost, what up?
Yo, what's up?
What's up? You happy
Yo,
Tommy
yes,
did it?
yeah, man. Because obviously I betted
Wait. I don't wanna
on the point.
influence you. So you not calling to talk about the biggest fight in history that's actually official with a date.
No, no. Obviously, because I'm like 20, 21. So I was born like watching KSI and stuff. So I'm into this YouTube boxing shit.
I hear
So
you.
I'm a fan of the YouTube boxing.
Me too. Me
So
too. Jake was my guy. I can't believe he lost.
yeah. So I didn't really care who won yesterday, but I put money on Tommy because it was
Damn.
good odds and stuff. And I called in last week saying that I called in last week saying that if Tommy wins, it will be points. And I put 100, won
Wow.
450,
Oh, you really
easy
came
money,
up.
and yeah, it was good odds. And yesterday I know people saying, "Oh, Tommy was crying and stuff," but I put 100, and
Yeah,
I
he
was
would cry.
sweating, shaking.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
did
yeah.
cry.
So I put 100, and I was yeah. So I put 100, and I was shaking, sweating. So imagine what Tommy was going through,
Hell yeah.
all that pressure, like yeah. So and Jake, when he beat Ben Askren, he was crying as well. So this is a big moment for Tommy. Like he's only 23, first main event, big fight, uh, multi-millionaire now. I don't know if he was before, but he's a millionaire now. So it was a great time. His kid was born 3 weeks ago, and he barely saw her because he came to Saudi like 2 weeks ago. So obviously it was a big time. A lot of people. He was the underdog, so obviously there was emotions and stuff. Yeah, that's pretty much all I want to say. Thanks for the answer.
For sure, man.
You got it,
I
champ.
feel the same way. It was a big moment. I was taken back when I seen him get so emotional. I'm like, oh wow. I didn't know it meant that much to him, but in his post fight, he even said it like, this shit has been something that's been haunting him for 2 years.
Word.
Then you got your father and your brother saying they'll disown you if you don't get the win. So I'm sure there was pressure to the motherfucker, man.
Yeah.
And like you, I thought it was a good fight, man. I don't know what these other guys talking about. These blokes don't know boxing.
Yeah. Okay. Thanks.
All right, Ghost, you the
Young
man.
C757, $5 super chat saying Tank is from B-More, Devin from Oakland, Core from Newark. Laughing my ass off. Get dude off the line.
Why? All he did was say the cities. What the fuck that mean?
LDBC's most wanted $20 super chat says, Saludos TBV, I rock with you guys, but can you stop calling the WBA belt holders champs? There's only 4 titles, fellas, and if you disagree, tell BH and Devin ain't undisputed and Canelo ain't undisputed because of Morrell. I mean, they can be undisputed. It's not their fault or our fault that the sanctioning bodies have added on and, have their fucking belts that they have. So who are we to tell the International Boxing Hall of Fame, no, those aren't the belts. They acknowledge them, so do we.
Mm-hmm.
Robert Justice, $5 super chat said, off topic, but y'all think Bud is approaching the A side, getting 10 mil, getting in a video game and appearing in the Creed movie?
Bud been an A-side. It just depends who we fighting.
Yeah, and I don't know. We'll see. Creed 3 hasn't came out yet, and then the Undisputed video game, I think it's only the beta that's out right now.
Yeah.
Only available
I mean,
on
people
PC.
playing that shit like a motherfucker, and it's blowing up.
Yeah, it's only available on PC,
But
though.
I like, who plays on a computer? You got to go buy a joystick and all this weirdness.
Most real gamers play on computers.
You're right. My daughter asked for a PC gaming computer. I'm like, you crazy. You better get a job.
Honestly, and if you get one built instead of
Still expensive.
I mean,
that's what she tried to hit me with. Like, Dad, it costs XYZ if we get it, but look, we could just build our own. I'm like, oh, all right, let me see. Price it out. I'm like, what?
What was the prices you were
I'm
seeing?
not even repeating that shit.
Because there shouldn't have been like nothing too
it's
much.
Stacks.
Oh no, no. Then she was probably sending you like some professional, high quality. Because I know for a fact my brother built his PC for under a rack.
All right, that's still a rack.
under wraps.
And what year was that?
Bro, last 2 years.
All right, 2 years. Inflation. You never know. So, her price of
I'm just saying, like
2 to 3 is probably right.
Nah.
Yeah, she wanted like this clear shit.
Bro, let me tell
all
you
this
something. Let me tell you something. Somebody that we cover on this show just got one built for like $1,200.
It was garbage. That shit was made with Mitsubishi parts instead of Honda. Yo, let me get to Hawk in Maryland. I'm gonna check my Texas with her though. Let me see. Maybe I'm off.
Yo.
What up?
Hello.
What up?
DBV. Number one, what's up, Nelson? What up, Ringwald?
What up, champ?
Ain't too much. Clear. Y'all got me clear?
Yes, sir.
Oh, okay. Man, let me see where I'm gonna start. All right, hey, the real fight, that Ponce fight, Matthias fight. Hey, that Matthias is a monster. He's a killer. That was a that's gonna be one of the fights of the year. You know what I'm saying? That was a great fight. What was that? Puerto Rico and Argentina?
Yep.
Oh, what a great fight. That Matthias, I've been watching him though. He actually did. Somebody actually did die after fighting him, right?
Yeah. Maxim Davishov.
Yeah, I think because I saw that, man. That boy is vicious, man. So when all them boys get up to 140, they're gonna have to see him. And it's one up there that's good already though. What's his name? He got the belt. I can't think of his name right now, but yeah, he'll be a good fight for him. I can't think of his name though. Oh. Anyway, the Tank and Ryan fight. Yeah, I got Tank, but that fight to me, that's just me. That's just me. I feel like the Tank and Ryan fight is just like the fight we saw this weekend, the social media star fighting a boxer. But it's going to be great. I guess everybody wants to see it. But damn, other line. But a social media star fighting a boxer. Now, as far as the fight this weekend, Jake Paul. Those two fighters look like they're on the same level. Did it look like that to you, to me? I mean, to you?
Not too far off, yeah.
Yeah, they look like they're on the same
Nah.
level. Fury was a little.
Fury was on another level. He was on another level. He threw his punches mechanically and technically way better than Jake. Jake had the element of surprise because he threw, his own style of a Maidana overhand, right, where you don't really see it. And his jab was decent, but outside of that, he had no head movement. Tommy at least had legs, I mean, don't get me wrong. Jake had a magnificent left hook. Like, he displayed a beautiful left hook. Let's not fucking front. That's when I really got mad when CYP said, I'm like, bro, how you gonna call them not boxers? That fucking left hook had Tommy eyes glary every single time, bro. They would do the replay and you would see his eyes like blink or wide open. Bro, that left hook was money. He need to work on left hook straight right instead of just left hook. That's what his problem was. I said it during the live fight chat. He was only throwing one fucking punch at a time. You ain't gonna win no fight like that.
One at a time, and then like that right, like you said, he'd loop it, not
yeah, he would bring it over the top instead of bring that shit straight, man.
Break that guard.
Fuck, that's why Tommy was winning. He was coming down the pipe on your ass. These shots come faster and more accurate down the pipe versus some loopy shit. He fucked up the church's money yesterday, man. Dumbass.
Yeah, but Ness.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, bro, I still think them two on the same level. The Tyson Fury, Tommy Fury, he was a little better than Jake with a little straighter. He threw a little more combination stuff. But, I mean, actually, if either one of those guys got in there with somebody that's a hair better, I think in a rematch, it's going to be just as close again. I don't see Tommy Fury blowing Jake Paul out no rematch. I actually thought Jake won because in the 8 rounds, if you get 2 knockdowns and a point deduction, I don't even see how that happened.
I mean, they both had point deductions.
Yeah, so that evens out. But Jake had the knockdown.
I thought Tommy took a point. Yeah, but didn't they take a point that was supposed to be for Jake for Tommy?
Yeah, they evened it out. They evened it out. That's what I'm saying. One got a point deduction, another one got a point deduction.
And then when he got dropped, I know it was a freak, quick little knockdown, whatever. But 8 rounds, bro. Because 10-8. I don't
Bruh,
know.
I
I know
said the
it's a lot of
same
money involved.
thing.
So
I said the same thing. And people texted me saying he didn't get 2 knockdowns. I thought he got 2
I
knockdowns.
did
I
too.
remember me and you saying, like,
I
yo,
thought he got 2
I
knockdowns.
remember me and Danny waiting for the post fight saying, like, yo, how you lose a fight with 2 knockdowns? Wilder got a draw. So, and that was a 12-round fight. This is a fucking 8-round fight. So I don't know. Maybe I'm gonna check BoxRec and see how many knockdowns they got listed.
I know that they were doing reviews, so if they saw that the feet got tangled and overruled it, but I didn't hear anything about that yesterday watching the fight.
I ain't hear no overruling, but I'm about to check
ain't hear that
BoxRec what they got listed in terms of knockdowns.
Well, TPV, y'all number 1. Hit the like, hit the subscribe. I'm out.
All right, all you real boxing fans, stop calling in talking about Jake only to be hypocrites. Just saying, you know what I mean? Like, y'all talk about me, and now y'all want to talk about Jake now all this time. Like, first it was he ain't a real boxer. We talking about Tank Ryan, big-ass fight. You know what I'm saying? We trying to have an appreciation night and all the goodness. We're going to invite all your favorite fighters. They're going to be in attendance. We're going to have Passover hors d'oeuvres. We're going to have drinks. It's going to be official. It's going to be a night to mingle with, common boxing minds where you can actually have boxing conversations anywhere you turn. We're going out to VA. Get that VA money. What up, champ?
What's going on, man? This is VA money. Hey, I want to speak on what CYP said. Stop calling Jake Paul not a boxer. How would you define a boxer if Jake Paul not a boxer? You know what I mean? He trains, he got his license, and just now he stepped in with another guy who can also be considered a boxer. So that makes you a boxer. Everybody coming up the circuit fights journeymen and quote-unquote bums. So I don't know what that guy's talking about. He's just being self-righteous about himself being a quote-unquote hardcore. I put some money down, you know what I'm saying, over the weekend. I got hold on, let me I took 6.5, the over 6.5, you know what I'm saying, because it sounds like a safer bet than a bet on a novice, 2 novices. That's gambling. You know what I mean? All I can say is that I didn't think Tommy Fury was gonna let himself get knocked out early, so that's why I bet 6.5. But even when they fight again, I'm gonna take over 6.5 or over whatever the amount of rounds is, because these guys are both novices at the end of the day. I had Elvis Rodriguez, Terrell Matthias, Badu Jack, 6.5 for Tommy Fury, and then next week I need Mark Magsayo to last to a decision and not get stopped by Brandon Figueroa, and I need Tony Harrison to last to a decision, and also Caleb Plant to last to a decision, and then I'll get 3 racks off of $40.
Damn.
So I'm stoked. Yeah, I'm stoked about that. It's easy too. Like I got a couple of bets like that, so I could probably get as much as 8,000 if all of those circumstances come through. But this guy bragging about getting $700 off of a bet, you can tell he's not really serious about betting. Also, you guys that bet team sports, stop betting team sports. That's gambling. Don't bet basketball. Don't bet. Just bet boxing and maybe some tennis and maybe some UFC. That's it.
Why?
But because it's unreliable to bet football and basketball. Those team sports are unreliable. You know what I mean? Boxing is more reliable. Like I was able to, when Clarissa Shields fought and Devin Haney fought and Alicia Baumgartner fought, I was able to make like $6,000 some dollars, $6,500, just off of knowing that I know that how Devin Haney's going to fight. I know how Clarissa Shields, she's not going to stop anybody. I know Alicia Baumgartner is underrated. You know what I mean? Just off of stuff like that, you could put $1,000 down and come up and really come up because you know. But when you start betting like football and stuff like that, you don't know anything.
Yeah,
You know
it
what I
sounds
mean?
like you're
It's
just a
like-
better boxing better than you are other sports champ. Cause I have friends that make thousands on a daily basis betting team sports. CYP with a
Well, can I
counterpunch.
get their contact?
I mean, sure, but just know that they shit not free. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he got a flyer, right? Like,
Bro, and not just him. My boy in Chicago, brother, it's $350 a month for his Discord.
Nah, it be like
What's the name
that.
of that Discord? Then?
Yo, DM me, I'll send it to you.
Tell him Danny sent ya. CYP counterpunch.
Let me know if y'all hear me.
We hear you.
Damn, y'all loud. All right, listen, man. These. The only time I ever do this is when people doubt me. I do not say shit about myself until I'm doubted. But that's usually what happens when you're around a whole bunch of black people. Black people love hating. You fucking dickheads always hating. Last year I made 13,000 on betting. The year before that I made 7,000 on betting. The year before that I made 5,500 on betting. I've been getting better and better and better. I do this shit so much that my partners hit me up in the parlay, hit me up every single weekend to ask me about the betting that I'm doing during football season. It's crazy. If you know how many motherfucking football players I know, how many coaches I know, you understand why the fuck I bet, because I know shit that most people don't know. Don't call in ever doubting what the fuck I do. I don't need to impress none of you motherfuckers. Anybody who follows me on Instagram knows I have a great fucking life. A beautiful wife, a beautiful son, own gyms, make a lot of money. I'm handsome as fuck. I'll probably fuck your bitch if I wasn't a faithful husband. Don't don't doubt me. I do not come here to gloat on you niggas. I am an example of what a real black man, strong as fuck, beautiful as a motherfucker, educated should be. The fact that you come on here and doubt me over some $700, motherfucker, I got $300,000 plus in a bank account just by itself. By itself. So don't $700 means a lot to me because it's something that I earned. I gotta put my brain together, I gotta pick the right shit. But fucking betting is hard as fuck to do. It's hard. So when you're successful with it, you should be proud of every fucking accomplishment you accomplish. So all you niggas who don't accomplish nothing, but sit back and talk about another nigga who accomplishes something, you could eat a dick, and that means eat a dick, not EA Sport, because this ain't in the game, nigga. CYP out.
He's been saving that line for a minute now.
Why? Why can't he just be that savvy, man?
Off
You
the
a hater.
top, no, that was pretty
What
nice.
up, Ohio?
He'd probably be rapping if he was that savvy off the top.
Come on, bro. He is a rapper. What up, champ?
Y'all can hear me?
Yes, sir.
Everybody like the video, subscribe to the channel, and join YouTube members and Patreon for something. Shout out to Carlos DiBiase. Let me borrow 350. Shit, man. I guess I'm gonna start off with yesterday's. I'm sorry, CYP. Don't curse me out.
Carlos DiBiase.
Yeah, man. I went for Tommy Fury just because I felt like that activity rate. Jake Paul just wasn't used to no shit like that, you know. So I had picked him or whatever. I ain't bet on shit, so I'm the real loser out here. Other than that, Tank versus Ryan Garcia. Hey Danny, I told you I was going to just believe it. I just was going to believe. They gonna mention it someday, and they did it. You know what I'm saying? So I can't wait for this fight. And you know, I always think in the future, like what's next for the winner. I don't have no answer. You know what I'm saying? But shout out to them for getting this shot done this shit done. Them boys at 147, y'all need to take notes. You know what I'm saying? And give them they shout out and respect because y'all ain't make that fight yet for Undisputed. Hurry the fuck up. And Ness, shout out to you. We wanted to get a chess tournament together or whatever for some bread or whatever. And
I'm
we
with
wanted
it.
to join yeah, so we trying to put that together on the back channel and all that. But other than that, what up, Danny, man?
What
and
up, champ?
that's all I
Yo,
got.
hey, don't go too high because Nets don't play for money.
I mean, if it's a tournament,
right,
I could get in.
Yeah, winner take all.
That's all. Don't be hating, Danny.
Yeah.
You getting in?
All right,
All
dog,
right.
I'm out.
All right, then. Yo, I seen Marlon So Icy say, who was the welterweight that fought this weekend? He won him. Was it Jamal?
Man, welterweight that fought this weekend.
Yeah.
Maybe, Jamal James.
Well, I guess he won him next. I got Kermit in D.C. What up?
Hey.
What's popping now, Kermit?
Hey, man, I was listening to my man, the caller, man. Wow, man, we know all this business. But look, let me just say this. You know, I'm from D.C., man. You don't be broadcasting shit like that.
you don't be broadcasting stuff like that, man. So
Nah, I hear you, champ.
you know, and but as far as the Ryan fight, I'm going with Tank. I think he's but I'm worried about him getting hit, because he's been getting hit a lot. So, but I think if he concentrates on the body, go downstairs first, work the downstairs, and then he can come upstairs like he did. And look, I was mad at myself about the Jake Paul fight because I didn't get it until I was listening to you. I was like, man, I should have been, man. After I saw the highlights, I was mad at myself, man. But let me tell you this, Ness. I'm telling you, man, that boy's putting the work in, man. He earned some respect, man. I didn't give Jake Paul no respect at first, but man, he's putting the work in, man. And and I'm gonna close with this: proper preparation prevents poor performance, man. And that dude, from what I was hearing, was preparing for the fight, man. Even though he lost, man, he needs to do some more work, and he should come up on top. Thanks for taking my call.
I'm with you, champ, man. I want to see him come back. He's good for the sport. He's helped a lot of fighters. His cards are big cards with a lot of attention, so it gives other fighters, popularity. We're going out to Rob in North Carolina. What up? Good morning.
Yo, what's going on, man?
What up?
All right. You talking about the Tank and Garcia fight.
Yes, sir.
I ain't have no doubt that this fight was gonna get made. Y'all already know, like, when PBC got that big favorite person, like, that fight gonna get made, man. I think this is an easy fight for Tank. Like, I ain't gonna say an easy fight, but I think he'll win just because of, like, just pure boxing. Like, Ryan, he keep his chin up too high. Like, he moves straight back. He don't got no lateral movement. He depend on that left hook all the time because he always out of position to throw the right. And I don't see him having nothing something that he can pull out the hat other than his little reach advantage. Like, his foot position and everything be bad, especially against southpaws. So he gonna lose that fight. Like, I don't see no way he really wins that fight. But I think it's really just a step up from the fight that happened, the Jake Paul fight and all that. Really, like, cause really I feel like, it's a good fight. You know what I'm saying? But hardcore boxing fans really shouldn't like this fight like that. Like, you got two popular guys fighting, but they ain't fighting for the big belts and all that. They not unified champs. Like, it's a good fight, but it's not really but so much on the line. It's just they popular fighters, so it's a good fight. And I just I wanted to talk about
y'all
what?
boxing fans like women. Y'all, no matter what we do, we just can't make y'all happy, right?
What we do?
I'm just
What you
saying, bro.
mean?
Bro,
What you mean?
it's legit the biggest attraction and one of the biggest fights that can be made. Two of the best.
Attraction, exactly.
Two of the
Attraction. You said
best.
the
Two
right
of
word.
the best
Attraction.
fighting each other.
But he's
Two of the best.
But he's
Hold on,
right
hold on,
too.
hold on.
He's
Two of the
right
best.
too.
Yeah, but I'm
Hold on.
saying
How
when
they two of the best?
how
So
are
we
they
gonna
not?
discredit the champion.
We
So
not.
we gonna
How
discredit
is
the
that
people who got the
discredited?
big belt.
How is it discredited? Are they not
You
two of
said
the
you
best?
acting like this fight
So
is
they're not two of the best. Just let
Let
me
him
know, because
answer.
if they not, we could
they
end the
two of the
conversation.
most popular.
So
They haven't proven that they two of the best.
oh,
Because you
okay.
haven't beat
Well,
none of the
no.
best people in the division.
That's the end of the conversation. If you think they,
Okay.
you ain't seen nothing, 3 division
They
world
popular.
champion ain't showing you nothing, then
But
that's
you
cool.
talking about one
They
person.
popular. Have you beat?
You talking about
Hey,
one
yo, that's
person part of the fight. What about Ryan?
Bro, any fucking rankings you check, people got Ryan top 5.
But
So
he never won a world title, so how you calling them two of the best?
right, bro, but is this not a fight that everybody's been asking to see? The fight
Okay,
get made, so
but
now we complaining.
again, like he said, I don't think you understand it. Like he said, you right. You called it an attraction. It's the biggest attraction.
And I also said they two of the best. If y'all
But
don't think
again,
they two of the best,
how
then the
they two-
conversation is over,
How
brother.
they two of the best when you got Devin, Shakur, who is accomplished? That's what I'm saying. Like, Shakur's a 2-division champ.
Real
Even
accomplished.
even moving
Yeah.
up, you could put him in the conversation. You got Isaac Cruz.
Nah,
You know what I'm saying? There's mad names.
This fight at super lightweight. You mentioning all lightweights.
Because it's really lightweight,
Danny,
135.
136.
I mean, well, there you go. So then, again, it becomes an attraction. It ain't even a division. It ain't even a division. It's Canelo weight all over again.
We know
Ryan,
it's a
Ryan and
division,
Tank weight.
but,
I mean, I'm just with him. You can't call Ryan one of the best if there's dudes like Shakur that won 2 world titles in unified, Devin undisputed, all in that division.
Regardless, cool. So you don't think he one of the best? He don't think one of the best. The point is he's still complaining about a big fight getting made.
Apo don't think he one of the best.
Look, let me-
Apo got
Danny.
Tank a 75% still. We almost had 1,000 votes.
Yeah, I mean, we also know we have an audience. You get what I'm saying? We have a certain crowd. Like I mentioned when the
Danny.
poll was made early, and it was still the same. The sports books, Vegas, they got it a close fight.
How close?
I could
last I checked, I thought Tank was 3-1. But Rob, I do got to get to some other people. I ain't talk until you wasn't being understood. But you got anything to wrap up?
I'll catch y'all tomorrow.
You ain't got nothing you don't want to wrap up?
I want thanks for this.
All right.
Nah, I ain't gonna talk about that. I was gonna talk about Crawford, but like I say that for another time.
All right. We got Light Gang, whatever that means.
Yo, y'all hear me?
We do. Oh, that must be Sean Garcia.
Yeah, it's green light. It's green light gang in the building.
Mm.
You know, when El Jefe Oscar De La Hoya says there's a green light on Tank, you know, you gotta follow orders if you're from LA.
Mm.
So
So that means Ryan not a boss.
What you mean?
I mean, you just
Who
said
made the
when
fight
you
happen?
just
Who
said
made the
when
fight happen?
you just said when your boss tell you there's a green light on Tank, Ryan got to follow orders.
Listen, you can spend.
I mean, it's all good. Not everybody a boss, man. You there? Look, Ryan DM'd him like, come on, man, you can't be making me look bad. Sean, we lost Ryan's little brother. Brandon and Cincy.
Yo, Ness Danny, what's good, brother?
Damn, it's raining where you at, champ. Stay focused.
Nah, I'm in the personal vehicle. I ain't working today. But Danny, I agree with you, man. Ryan is top 5. It don't matter if he didn't win a title. Can we say Boots top 5? And Boots a big name. He ain't never won no.
All right,
straps.
top
Let's just
5
keep
don't
it
make
fair,
you one of
fellas.
the best. Say those
Top
words.
5 ain't one of the best.
Say those words.
I'm top 5 in the world.
No. How the fuck he top
But I
5
ain't
in the
one
world?
of
He
the
top
best.
5 in his division?
In the world though. Not in the U.S. Globally.
In his division.
Yeah, but
136.
globally. Okay.
He in there by himself. That's why he top 2.
How many fighters in that pool? Thousands, and I'm top 5, but I ain't one of the best. Shut up, Ness. But I don't even want to talk about that, man. We got plenty of time to talk.
That's true. You proved me
got
wrong
plenty
with
of
that
time.
one.
Come on, yo. Yo, hey, but it's damn if you do. Yo, it's damn if you do.
When you put it like that,
Bro,
it
it's
makes
damn,
sense.
it's damn if you do, damn if you don't. Our whole fucking spins but never happen, so these pussies is happy, yo. Cause at the end of the day, they just haters, bro. They just want the worst. They just want something to complain
for
about.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying?
But
They
nah,
bitter, they
we
angry.
Got plenty of time to. We got plenty of time to talk Tank and Ryan. I'm glad the fight's made, but I called to talk about my.
You called to talk
second
about the
favorite
biggest
fighter.
boxer in boxing. Tell the truth.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I called to talk about the most dangerous man in boxing, and that is Subriel Matthias. This motherfucker is literally the most dangerous man in boxing. Like, you hear those stories about Gerald McClellan and Carlos Monzon and Roberto Duran, just a menace to society that's going to take a chunk of your life out of you every time he steps in the ring with you. You ain't coming out the same. That's what Subriel Matthias is, man. This motherfucker is, I don't understand. I don't know I don't know, man. This motherfucker is amazing to me. Like, he just beats the lifeline out of people. And then he's got this stigma of catching the body. So as soon as an opponent has one little sign of trouble, they corner got to say, damn, we might want to throw this in because we don't want to throw him out there because this dude's not going to stop. So, I mean, I just feel like if Devin and Shakur and them young guys, you have to be a man to beat this dude. You can't be a young man. You can't be a kid. You can't be still developing into your grown man strength. If I'm
Why you
Bill
talking
Haney
about
and if
dudes
I'm
at
them dudes,
135? Like
because
he ain't
didn't Devin say
got
he's going to
champions to
eventually move
unify.
up?
You see, that's how great Devin is. You talking about him down there when
Yeah.
there's champions for him to unify up there. Let him deal
I
with
don't think none of
Regis.
them. Man, he told Regis, "I'm going to put you in the hospital." He told
You
Regis
sound like a
congratulated
fucking
this
monster
dude.
on Halloween. Chill,
Hey,
champ.
Regis
Regis is a great fight. Don't take
congratulated
that.
this dude.
Don't take that. He said he
Dude,
congratulated him and
listen.
said, "Look forward to seeing you soon." Don't lie on his
and
name.
Regis said, he told Regis, "I'm gonna put you in the hospital," and you gotta believe this dude that he's gonna put this man in the hospital. This dude is scary,
Why
man.
you gotta
I'm
believe
telling
him?
you, Edwin Valero,
Oh man.
cause he's putting everybody in the
Edwin
fucking hospital. What you mean?
didn't put
He's
DeMarco in
Edwin
the
Valero,
hospital.
all those dudes,
Edwin
man.
Valero
He's
didn't
dangerous,
put
dude.
DeMarco in the
I'm putting
hospital.
my money
All
against.
right,
I'm putting my money with Sabriel against everybody.
Yo,
Regis
dudes
has
be
the
all
best chance of
gassed
beating
up
him.
on Edwin Valero. Who beat DeMarco better, Valero or fucking Adrian the Problem Broner?
Who beat him first?
No, who beat him better? Who beat him better? Who beat him better?
First?
Fuck out of here.
Who
First
beat him when
don't
they
mean
was at their
shit.
best?
First don't mean
Why
shit.
we talking about Edwin? I was just comparing him to Edwin because Edwin was a killer.
All
and
of
you
a
know
sudden,
that.
first
But
mean
Sabriel
shit. When
is
it
a
come to
killer, too.
Earl, it don't mean
Hell
shit.
yeah.
Don't mean shit.
It do mean shit.
No,
It do
when it
mean
come
shit
to Earl, it don't mean shit. Thurman
Who was
ain't
Earl the
unified
first to beat?
first. Thurman ain't beat everybody first. Earl the great. He the big fish. Fuck out of here. No, sir.
I don't call Earl, but like I said, man, Sabriel Matthias is the most dangerous man in boxing.
And I ain't got
You
no
step in the
problem
ring
with
that
that,
man,
Brandon. I ain't got no problem.
you
I just
leave
want
out
you.
never the same.
I just want you to. I ain't got no problem with that. We could big up Matisse, but don't try to give him smaller fish. He in his division. He ain't
Put him in there
unified.
with-
You talking
put
about
him
the
in there
dude?
with
You
Regis.
talking about
I
the
love that
dude
fight.
smaller down below? That shit sound weird to me. Oh, he's a killer. He's a monster.
I'm just
They got to
warning
worry
Dick.
about
I'm
him
sending
catching a
out-
body. So let's fight a smaller guy.
I'm
Get your ass out of
sending
here.
out a warning. I'm sending out a warning to Bill Haney, man. That's all I'm doing.
Send
Bill,
that warning to
there's gonna
Josh
come a
Taylor.
time at
Send that
fight.
warning to Josh Taylor, who already
Josh Taylor
undisputed
don't
that
want that.
division. Yeah. Let's not talk
Josh
about real
Taylor don't want that,
140s.
man.
Let's not talk about real
Josh Taylor
140s.
don't want that.
You a hater, man. You
Stay
a
away from
Devin
this
hater.
dude.
You a
Stay
Devin
away from
hater.
this dude.
Devin hater.
If you ain't a savage, stay away from Sabriel Matthias, man. He'll kill you.
What?
This dude
Well,
is
why we
different.
not mentioning Ragaroo? Like he was the first savage. You just trying to overlook him now. Fuck out of here, bruh.
Man, I just said that's the only guy that has a chance.
No,
of
you
beating
just
him. I
said
just
he
told
gonna put
you
him in the
that.
hospital. Now you changing and you going
But
back on your
yeah,
word.
He is gonna put him in the hospital.
Your ass
He's
outta
putting
here.
everybody in the hospital,
Putting
man.
nobody. My
Sabriel
man,
Matthias
he fought.
is scary.
I ain't even. Let me shut up. Let me just shut up. Let me just shut up.
Yeah.
Let me shut up.
I'm putting money with him. After Bud, that's my dog, man. This dude, I'm telling you, man, this dude is great. We witnessing our Edwin Valero, our Roberto Duran, Gerald McClellan type fighter. The motherfucker just relentless. Ain't no stopping this dude. Ain't no stopping him, man. Like I said, if you a guy that ain't developed your grown man strength, all the skills in the world not gonna save you from this kid, man. He's dangerous. He needs to be locked away. He shouldn't be amongst the general population. Different kind of animal, man. I'm fucking with him hard. But I love that Regis fight. I love the Puello fight, the Regis fight, Josh Taylor, all of them. But he's going to hurt them dudes. This dude is
Bye,
serious.
Brandon.
That's my
Bye.
call, man.
Bye. He's talking nonsense. Rocky in the 954. What up?
Buenos días, mi gente.
Good morning, good
está?
morning. Buenos dias.
Morning. Hey, I wanted to touch on that Ryan and Tank. Hey, some of the callers is tripping, man. Ryan can win that fight. I mean, I favor Tank. I got it 60-40, but have we seen Tank go into the later rounds down on the cards? Yes. Have we seen Tank get buzzed? Yes. Ryan got a chance. He can hurt him, or I think more likely if he gets ahead and fights a perfect fight and Tank never gets to him, Ryan can win a decision. So I'm excited for this fight. I think it's a good fight. Two of the best. I think they're two of the best. We know who the big dog is in that division, Devin. But these guys are up there. And then now the other thing I wanted to say was I'm glad I didn't bet for yesterday, man, because I had Jake and I had Macaboo. So I would have been in trouble if I would have put my money where my mouth was. Um, Jake got to work on that defense, man. His offense was decent, but when the flurry of punches comes at him, it's like he freezes up. He doesn't know what to do. So
I disagree
he'll
totally.
come.
I
You
disagree
disagree?
totally, bro. I feel like that's one of the things that impressed me, man. He was able to stay in the pocket and catch. Not really shoot, but he was catching. He didn't look like a novice taking the punches. Novice put their head down. I will say that's why he didn't land punches. He need my trainer, Daryl, to teach him how to see the fucking world. His head's always down. He ain't not looking up. He can't see the world. You can't see what's going on if you punching with your head down. But I disagree. I feel like he stood in that pocket. He kept them hands up. He definitely learned how to block, and he learned how to use that left hook. That left hook was impressive. I ain't even gonna front. He could make a career out of it, man. I'm telling you, he could make a career out of it. He could keep picking, keep choosing. He could still do Nate Diaz and come back to the Tommy Fury. Don't go right into the rematch. Do Nate Diaz, get a tune-up, work on some shit with your team, come back to Tommy Fury. It's Tommy's biggest fight anyway.
Yeah, for sure. I did notice that head down when he was throwing. It's hard to bet on a guy on that fight because there wasn't a lot of data on both guys.
Yeah.
So it's real hard to kind of get a good feel for how it's going to be. But the last thing I wanted to touch on is I wanted to ask you guys a question. I heard that Berlanga and Danny Jacobs might go down. Do they have any history sparring together?
We heard
have
rumors.
You guys heard anything like that?
We heard heavy rumors of that, but those rumors have been recently shot down by Keith Conley, who manages both men. So we gonna have to believe Conley unless he's playing the long game. I don't know, but as of now, he shot those rumors down.
Got you. All right, no doubt, champ. I appreciate you guys for taking my call. Have a good one.
All right. All right. My bad. Sorry, I just got sent some spawn. Had to take a peek. Lids low, Decatur, Georgia. What up? Lids low.
Yep.
We here.
Yo, PBZ, what's cracking lagging?
What up?
Man, everything, Coach. Danny, how you feeling, man?
Danny stepped away to make a phone call.
Oh, okay, cool, baby. I'm gonna keep it short, man. I got Tank, man, 6 through 8, possibly 5. I know it's a lot of rounds, but that's just how I'm feeling on that. You know what I'm saying? I think Tank gonna get in there and take care of business. As far as this Jake and Tommy, hey man, Tommy actually had a nice jab, man. And he got a nice right hook to the body. He I think he picked up in there in the fight late, but it was like, middle rounds toward late, and he started doing. I'm like, damn, bro, you just not noticing this shit. But I had judged it 76, 73, like the two judges had it. That's how I had it. And yeah, man, good little scrap though, man. Shout out to Jake, bro. I know giving a lot of shit about, not being a boxer or whatever, but he actually fought a boxer. So congrats to him, man. Shout out to Tommy. I'm gonna tell you why Tommy was crying though, Nick. He got that check. See, if he would have lost his money to the Jake Paul. So that motherfucker got a double check.
Nah, he never
and
took
got
the
to pay in
bet.
the
He
Fury
never
family.
signed the contract for that bet, so that's not true. But I get you. He cried because he was happy.
Oh, okay.
He cried because that was a big ass
Well,
moment.
well, then. Yeah, I dig that. Well, hey, Tommy Fury, you better keep your ass in the gym, bro. You know what I'm saying? Work on that damn jab. But that's what I got to say, man. I'm out there camp. I'm ready for this Tank and Ryan, though. And boxing, keep this shit coming, man. Don't start putting us on pause and hold for these goddamn fights. And if goddamn Matthias say he want Ruggaroo, give him goddamn Ruggaroo, man. Because at least these motherfuckers willing to fight.
And he a free agent.
I'm out there count, man. And he a free agent. Let Rock this shit, man. I'm out there count, man. Y'all stay up.
All right. Yeah, man. Should be no reason to get right on that fight and see could we get that jumping because, what's his name? Regis. I don't know that Probellum still exists at this point. You know, right? They not here no
No,
more,
I
right?
don't. I'm pretty sure
I'm
they're done.
wondering what's up though. A lot of PBC fighters are no longer with TGB. You think Schaefer comes back to Al Heyman? He was when he was the face. They was doing their thing. Georgie Porgy, Boston, what up?
I could see
Hey,
that.
yo, what's happening, people?
What up, champ?
What's
Forgive Danny. Listen, kind of sick over here. I'm going to make it short, bro. Ryan is fucking a Mia Khan of this era, bro.
You heard what Virgil said about Khan.
What he say?
One of the most talented fighters you've ever worked with.
With a fucking glass chin, B. Fuck out of here. Nigga, that's the difference right there. Tank can take that punch. As soon fucking Tank put those hammers on Ryan, he's going. Listen, don't you remember when I used to fucking talk about this dude from the UK? What the fuck is his name? I forgot. That who fucking knock him down. I used to come here and fucking bash that nigga all the time. That he couldn't punch. That nigga couldn't punch. That nigga who couldn't punch for fucking Ryan Garcia down.
Oh, Luke Campbell.
And that dude cannot crack. Luke Campbell. Yeah, Luke Campbell. Thank God I'm forgetting that fucking name, bro. I always hated Luke Campbell because of that, baby. Because he cannot crack a fucking egg. And he pulled fucking Ryan down, B. What's going to happen as soon fucking this dude put his hammers on him, man? This shit not going to be close.
So now you don't like the fight. Now you don't like the fight.
No, I love the fight because we're getting rid of the fucking bullshit. I fucking glad that this shit's happening. Because we can expose this shit, take it to the fucking side, and we don't waste no time with this shit. You a pretty boy, go make some novelas and fucking Telemundo, some shit, my G.
You gotta speak Spanish for that. You gotta speak Spanish for that. That's the problem.
Well, fuck it, or whatever it is, baby. If you don't make it on the sport like you supposed to, represent the sport like you supposed to, I'm glad that he's taking the challenge, and he proved me wrong, baby. I got a pie bet on the line. I got to take a pie on my face, and I shut the fuck up. But if I'm right, my G, let's stop pushing these motherfuckers out there because they fucking big on social media or they pretty boys or whatever the fuck it is, and put the real talent out there, the real competition. Yeah, this is going to be the biggest fight maybe for years to come because a lot of people want to see this shit.
I agree.
But at least, but if Tank beating Silly, let's not talk about no fucking rematch. Give somebody who deserves the chance. Let's start talking about the Haney's and the other ones. You know what I'm saying? Let's not talking about rematches and bullshit like that. We fucking done with Cat. Fucking put the cross on him and move along. You know what I'm saying? Enough of this shit, baby. People getting old. First thing you know, you're waiting for the real fight for years just because fucking somebody's butt hurt. That, oh, my boy can do it next time. Nah, nigga, if you get big, be silly. We moving along. We moving the fuck along. Everything is on the line right here, nigga. We not no do-overs, none of that bullshit, nigga. Now we moving along. Everybody out there support TVB. Donate. I'm out.
Peace.
Let's go, champ.
We got Capicu.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's going on, fellas? What's going on?
What up?
What's good with you?
Just want to put my input on some of the fights that just happened. Matthias is gonna be a monster for this 140 division. That Progress fight is gonna be amazing if it happens. But I heard Progress is gonna go after Catterall, and I think Josh gonna move up to 47. And didn't Rolly sign with Puello to sign up to get that fight?
Yes.
Yeah, so that's all a good look. I think Rolly could actually beat Puello. But I don't see nobody really beating Matthias on that fight. He looked like a monster. And actually, that kid Ponce gonna be around for a long time. I think he gonna be a record to be forced with in that division. he showed something. I don't think anybody in that division would have held that first round barrage that he put up on Matthias. I don't see a lot of those guys holding up to that. It's just he's just a different breed. Um, Also on that Ryan and Garcia, that Ryan and Tank fight, that's gonna be an interesting fight, man. I mean, the only thing that Tank got over him is just that you really never seen Tank really hurt like that. I think Cruz was the only one that really touched him, and you saw a little bit of him being shaky, but besides that, I feel like that's how he got the other edge because we actually seen that Ryan could get hurt. But he recovered. He did what he had to do. Also, now we know about Canelo wanted my man's up in that 200 pound. What's the Morenito? What's his name?
Macabu.
Maca. Maca. That's why Canelo wanted him because he was an easy easy pickings.
It was his trainer, really.
Yeah.
Huh?
It was his trainer that wanted it, but I think it's a bigger fight now with Badu Jack because he's more known, but he is older. He's 39, so
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, I would say the same shit. I think Canelo and Bundu Jack would be a better fight just because Bundu Jack more of a boxer technician. I think it's gonna be a little boring, but I think Canelo, looking at the way Makabu fight, I think Canelo would have been an easy fight for Canelo. He would have picked him apart. Um, but with this, let's see. Let's like you said, Bundu Jack's a little bit older. Let's see if he could hold Canelo's barrage of punches. But the Neary fight, man. Neary looked impressive this weekend too, man.
Stop
Nobody
lying.
talking about that.
Stop lying.
You ain't like Neary?
What impressed you about him?
He's a dog. I agree. I believe he was getting beat the fuck up until he caught him. But
I don't understand this generation of boxing. Oh, he a dog because he took punches to the face. That don't make you good.
He said he was good.
Bruh, but that's what they get excited about because you hit me and I hit you. You hit me, I hit you. Fight of the night, fight of the year.
I hear it.
That ain't boxing, bro. That ain't boxing.
No,
I don't get
I
it.
hear
I
it.
don't know how that shit gets more respect than the dude that's not being hit. Every day, week after week, it's like, oh, the two dudes that went in there, Rock'em Sock'em Robots, that's fight of the year. The dude that outclassed the fuck out of somebody, that shit boring, man. Shit boring, yo. Dude running.
I mean
man.
that Martin and this kid fight was impressive. You got to give all respect to Martin the way he outclassed the Dominican kid Robinson. That was a very impressive look, and that was a hit and not be hit fight. Also that Wood and Lotta fight. That Wood and Lotta fight was a hell of a fight, a back and forth fight. Again, that's another kind of rock'em sock'em fight, but it's good for the fans.
That's why that one got all the praise. It's like, Wood never used the jab. Wood getting hit with left hooks, even with his hand up. Like, obviously, the dude defensively and offensively flawed, but that's fight of the year. That shit just aggravating. It's unfair to the motherfuckers that's out there really putting in work, showing skills.
Absolutely.
Showing skills. Like, you know how important and how difficult it is to do a hook and bring your fucking hand back? But y'all like the dudes like Tommy Fury with his hands down here. And yeah, he got it done with his hands down there, but that's not correct. It's not the way that it belongs. Like, I don't know, man. I don't know. This shit crazy.
It's more of the entertainment aspect of the hit me get hit type, because when the person is a boxer and is not being hit and is being the aggressor, they're always how the judges always are favoring the aggressor anyway. It's slim to it's rare you see a judge score for the counter puncher. It's rare the occasion you'll see that. Like even in that what fight was this weekend that the counter puncher was beating the shit out my man and they scored the whole fight. Oh, the Adorno fight. The Adorno fight, like Adorno versus Rodriguez. Adorno was beating the shit out of him for the first 6 rounds. They was giving that fight to Rodriguez until he dropped him. Like that's crazy to me. I felt like Adorno won the first 6 rounds, and then Rodriguez actually caught him with that good shot, that good overhand right, and that changed the tides. But I still think Adorno came back, took that 8th, and then that's it. And then then Rodriguez took the 9th and the 10th. But like that fight at the minimum should have been a draw. I don't think Rodriguez did enough to take that fight,
That
but
was
they
a
gave
poor
the fight because
performance by Rodriguez, bro. That shit was so
I,
underwhelming. They both
absolutely
was
that's
waiting and waiting and
hmm
waiting. I'm like, man. And
yeah.
Elvis is the one, like, Adorno's already kind of a, contender test barometer. You know what I'm saying? He's the one with the
Yeah.
draws and the losses. You know what I'm saying? Like, uh, Elvis supposed to do more because he's the one that lost to Kenny Sims and supposed to show the world that wasn't the best of me. I don't
That
know.
was a fluke.
I don't know that he doing that. I don't know that he doing that. Yeah,
Nah,
I'm gonna check Joel's Twitter because I know he recommended some names that I don't even know if them names, like, if Rodriguez can
who?
beat those names.
Oh nah, though not the way he looking. Rodriguez need to if he gonna be sitting around chasing food to eat, he ain't gonna do nothing. They gonna pick him apart. Like he comes at you straightforward. He come at you like you say, rock 'em sock 'em. They gonna pick him apart, especially at 140. 140 getting solid. 140 getting into a dangerous division. You can't do that to them top tier fighters.
Yeah, I mean, on
They'll
the
pick.
outside it looked dangerous. Let's see if these motherfuckers actually fight.
Yeah, you put him in there with a Ramirez or Cepeda or Limpinet. You know what I'm saying? I don't think he holds his. I don't think he holds his ball. I don't think he holds his berry. I think he gets knocked out. You know, or but put him against a Barboza. At 140. Let's see if he can hold Let's see if he can hold it. I don't think so. I think he gets knocked out cold. You know,
Who gets
them
knocked
boys
out
come.
cold versus Barboza?
Rodriguez, I'm saying Rodriguez. You put Elvis Rodriguez versus any of those guys I just named. I feel like Rodriguez will get beat up.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. We gotta see.
I could see some of those
Here you
guys for
go.
sure.
I was
Yeah.
looking for this. Yeah, I think the only fight on this list, Broadway Joel, obviously the voice of Dominican boxing. He's like the potential opponents for Elvis that he would like to see. So this is not a rumor. This is what he would like to see is Gary Antoine Russell, Bakatir Akhmadov, or Sergey Lipinets. And truth be told, it might have to be Lipinets. I don't know that the other dudes
Yeah,
he can beat. You know what I'm
I was gonna
saying?
say that.
Akhmadov
I
is
was
all on your ass. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know.
put him with a Pedraza in there. You
Yeah,
know,
that's the other
test
side of
that.
the street. They let him go, so they ain't gonna get no Pedraza. But listen, let me let you go. Thank you for
All
calling
right, Sam.
in. But yeah, he used to be with Top Rank. He's no longer with Top Rank, so he ain't gonna get none of those Barbozas, Pedrazas, Tiafimos, none of that shit. None of that shit's for him. We got James Payne Lethal, Tennessee. What up?
Audio check.
You straight?
Hello. Yo, it's me, the ambassador of the great state of Tennessee. It's your boy James Payne, Mr. Lethal himself, and you know, like I know, the best part of waking up. TBD in my court always. Shout out to the TBD alumni, made this slogan world famous. Shout out to Folgers Coffee, but I always like Maxwell House better. Man, hand clap, round of applause for amazing weekend of boxing, man. Once again, my apologies for not being able to finish you with my presence, man, this past weekend. But, I guess the boxing gods didn't have it in the cards for me to make my debut in Las Vegas, man. But I want you to know that if the opportunity presents itself again, man, I'm going to try to stand in line and be really ready and willing to get the work done for you when you need work done in the trenches, man. That's what I'm all about, and I'm going to continue to be about that. So you got a soldier in the ranks whenever you need one, man. So let's move on to the business of boxing. Man, I love the business of boxing. I love boxing. I got into the boxing business because I wanted to make business of boxing better. So, salute to Jake Paul, Tommy Fury. I really don't have no care about the outcome. It's just that I like to see money getting made. I like to see people getting employed and getting opportunities to provide for their folks. He produced big money events. I just wish that we could get a lot more of these events back in the States, but I understand they got big boy money
over there across the seas and things like that. So, you know, you got to go where the bag is. So salute to them folks for going and getting the bag. I think that was the true definition of a 50-50 fight because just like, you know, everybody wanted Paul to win, you know, a lot of people wanted him to lose. And, you know, Tommy Fury probably was the most reputable or competitive boxer we've ever seen him with, though he wasn't tight and right like we like to see. I mean, he was good enough to put a L on Paul Rucker. So we'll see how he proceeds with his career. But I just hope he keep producing money-making events and giving folk opportunities. I also want to give a special acknowledgement to Badu Jack this morning. Congratulations on becoming world champion once again at 39 years of age. I think that's an amazing feat.
And in the fashion he did
Man,
it.
and I'm impressed. I'm impressed with his route, man. Like he did it a very unorthodox route. I feel like because I remember seeing Badu Jack on Triller cards. I remember seeing. I've seen him so many different places. So he's like, to me, he's like the upper echelon journeyman or like a mercenary in the sense is that he doesn't have like a home, one steady spot where I've seen him build his name
Nah,
and
he
rep
built
for.
his name with
I've seen him
Mayweather.
all.
You tripping hardcore. He became Badu
I
Jack
mean,
with Mayweather, and
in the
all his fights have
beginning,
been on Mayweather cards.
that he was so that Triller card was a Mayweather card that he fought
But
on.
you talking about
You talking
that
about
was
the
like
very
three
end of his
fights,
career.
3 fights ago.
Right. That's
He
the time that
he
I'm impressed with his journey to a world championship.
But that's what I'm saying. This is third
That's
world
what.
title, brother.
Yeah, he's a multiple time world champion, man. I'm trying to get him my props for doing it at 39.
No,
Man.
I hear you,
Thank
but
you
you
for
just
you know. What I'm saying?
you phrasing it wrong by saying like,
I got you.
you know what I'm saying? Like
Go ahead.
he became who he was with Mayweather. That's why he could get on Triller and on these Saudi cards because he's already an established name.
Yeah, dig there, man. Well, man, you know what I'm saying? Salute to that man for getting it done. I'm impressed with the feat, you know what I'm saying? And being that he's done it multiple times, that make it even more impressive, man. I just wanted to throw that acknowledgement out there because that was impressive to me. I enjoyed seeing it. And man, salute to y'all. Man, I appreciate everything y'all do. And I'm gonna wrap my call up unless it's something else that can strike my mind late in the call. I really can't think of nothing else that went. Oh yeah, and salute to Ryan and Tank, man, for going ahead and getting this shit together, right? I want to leave y'all with one question, and hopefully y'all could talk about it for a second when I get off the call, right? Like the other night, I was looking at a documentary, you know, Four Kings of Boxing and stuff like that, and
The
then I seen
Showtime one?
another one. Man, I can't remember who put the shit up, man. I was just cruising YouTube late at night, man, and I found like a 30-minute junk that was chopped up, and it was just busting down how everybody got it on. You know what I'm saying? How the Four Kings all fought. They even talked about how what's his name, Wilfred Benitez like fought a couple of them dudes, and he was like a good measuring stick fight, and people considered him like one of the top 5 at that time, right? And then I was just trying to compare it with this time that we get and how we was trying to talk about Tank and Ryan. And then we were talking about how Loma and Devin was in there, but then T.O. kicked the door in, and then Shakur started knocking at the door. And then you still got the other good guys out there like I'm talking about everybody right under 147, right? 140 or to like about 130. All these great names, like all of these dudes trying to solidify themselves in this snapshot of boxing where we at right now, right? So if you had to, I think Four Kings don't do it justice. Like it's gotta be like it's at least 6 dudes right now that I consider to be elite at that 140 and below. I just wish that they would start fighting each other so we could really like gauge them. Cause the documentary had me. It made it feel like Sugar Ray Leonard kind of got the best of all of his contemporaries at that time, but you really can't say that because it's like where everyone was fighting it, like it was different shit going on. Like I don't know, it was just real interesting to me. So I'm interested to see like if you had to narrow it down to the top five right now, your 5 top.
140 and below, who would you name off? And I'm interested to hear your thoughts. That's my call.
Top
James
5,
Payne,
140 and
checking out. I
below.
appreciate y'all. Yeah, I appreciate y'all time for letting me rock out, man. Third rock from the sun, astrological type
Damn.
shit, man. James Payne, lethal out.
140 and below. Fuck, man. In no specific order, off the top, I gotta go Devin Shakur in a way. Tank. 140 and below. Devin Shakur in a way. Tank. Man.
Oh, that's too much work, man.
Chocolatito, maybe?
Like, why? Top 5?
He said 140 and below.
And you can't find 5. You gonna find a Chocolatito?
He said below, bro. That's 105 to 140.
Yeah, but 140. What? You only taking one dude?
He said 140 and below, so I figured
one from each champ. From
nah,
each
I
division?
mean I'm just 5 that.
Because that's what I'm saying. There's 5 right there, just at 35. Like top 5 from 140 to 105. Like there's hella names.
I know. That's why that's so hard.
Nah,
Off the top.
but Chocolatito wouldn't be there. Bam would be there. If you gonna pick a little dude, it wouldn't be that dude. He's old and faded. Like how the fuck is he top 5?
I mean, he's just accomplished more.
Nah, man. Listen, if you're doing 140 to, I ain't even want to do this shit. But like, if you're doing 140 to 105, you got to get the best out of those divisions. The best, the very best out of those divisions. So, unfortunately, that got to be Josh Taylor because he won a title. He undisputed.
Nah, it
Next
don't have to be Josh
and
Taylor.
you just can't pull it out your ass. It gotta make sense.
It does make sense. I gave you 5 guys that have accomplished what Josh Taylor's accomplished or more.
From 140 though, so how do you start at 140 and don't mention the undisputed champ?
He just said 140 and below, meaning that my windows from I felt like that my windows from 105 to 140.
Exactly. So how do you not mention the undisputed champ at 140?
Because he ain't undisputed.
But he did. Last man to
right.
do it. Matisse and none of these dudes would
in
even
that
be a champ.
In that division, I hear
It's
you.
all good. That's yours. That's yours. I would definitely say Josh at 40. I would say Devin 35, and then I feel like I can add other names from 35, like Tank,
just like I did,
and Ryan. Like
I
mean, not Ryan. I meant to say Shakur. I don't need to go to 10. I don't even think I can need to go to 105 because.
I mean,
fuck.
I didn't go to 105. I just felt that, in a way, I felt that.
Now,
Tank,
there's what 3-time. Even though it's 3-time WBO, you know what that means. That's like
yeah, I think in a way is more impressive, especially since he
for sure, undisputed in a way.
I think the 4 for sure for me would be Devin Shakur, Tank in a way.
Okay.
The 4 for sure.
So you need a 5th.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. Chocolatito definitely been losing, but
Fulton.
Yeah, he's just.
Well, that's Inoue's division. You're right.
I mean,
actually, it's not.
Really.
It's not. Inoue's moving up.
Yeah, he's won 18, 15, and 08.
Fulton is what two-time unified. Two belt unified or 3-belt unified.
Two belt.
And Bam was only single belt champ. Top 5.
Yeah.
See, I would say Nonito, but he ain't got no belt.
You know what? I think you made a solid point. I throw Josh as my 5th one just because he's still world champion, got the big fight coming up. He did undispute, and honestly, he got a good resume. Fought Regis, fought Ramirez. So yeah, I'll throw Josh Taylor as my 5th. And that was in no specific order, but you know what I'm saying? As my 5th name in general.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's too hard, like I originally stated, but I think you did a good job now. I just ain't like Chocolatito. It's like, yo, my man's battered already. Like tempura. Battered like tempura out here getting top 5. I ain't understand it. Let me get to these super chats. We got Modern King Boxing. Did you get to that? He says, respect early. TBV, best part of waking up. Champ, 3 fire emojis. And CYP sends $10 saying, here's your cut. Since I made 700, we got Negron. We did say that, right? No, he said, yes, we did answer that. We got the Axiom, $2 super chat says, Richard Schaefer will reunite with Al Heyman. Let's see. The Valley Savage, $5 super chat says, check your DM. I found the footage. I seen it, Jerv. I'm going to send it to her and see.
And to everybody else tuned in, smash that like button. Let's go. It's free. Make sure you are subscribed as well. And speaking of subscribers, Ness,
did we get there?
We did hit that mark.
Shout out. We at 165,000.
Wow, yes, sir.
So you know we on to the next one, though. We never satisfied. Next up, 166. Let's go. I got Mad Bet 100 from Kansas City. $10 super chat. He says, Jack got jacked and jacked a belt. S. Matthias is a dog and not D-O-G. Dog. All right. Hell of a fighter. Jack took the L. I made money. Kitty fatter than fat. Ryan going to sleep. Tanquil. Yo, everybody bet on Fury now. You know what I'm saying? Everybody bet on Fury now. Okay. Robert Justice, $5 super chat. But that was right after CYP's counterpunch that we did address. Shout out CYP for the counterpunch. He says, off topic. But do you think Bud is approaching the 8? We read that and answered that. LBDC's most wanted.
I think we read all those before that.
Really? You made knowledge? Because this was a $20 fat one.
I absolutely read that.
Okay. What about Young GC757? Tank is from B-More.
Yep,
Dev is
read
from
that.
Matt Garcia's Plainview, Texas. How high do you think Tank Ryan will land on a pay-per-view buy list? Also, do you see Fury Wilder 4 coming to Saudi before Usyk undisputed fight? I'm not going to answer that second part of the question because I haven't decided what I'm talking about at the Wynn Casino. And Wilder being in Saudi may be the biggest thing to talk about, so I don't know. So I'll answer the first part and say I already gave my prediction. I think like 500. I think they do 500 plus. Hopefully, I'm hoping 1 million. I'm hoping they could bring it back. Bring back the pay-per-view big days. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
What's your buy rate?
For which fight, champ? I'm sorry. I'm
Tank
trying to...
Ryan, where you think they land on the all-time list?
Oh, no. It's not doing more than... It's not going to be top 10. I'll tell you that.
Damn. You a hater.
I'm not a hater.
You a hater.
You know what those numbers are like?
You a hater.
Do you know what those numbers are like?
What numbers?
Top 10 pay-per-views in history.
Only you know because you pulling it up.
Yeah.
C-Dub, True Roll Tide.
I can't see this fight.
Yo, did you
getting
see
1.45.
Did you see the first all Latino? I think they Mexican though. But did you see the first all Latino step crew and shit?
Nah, I didn't.
What? That shit all viral on the internet. They out here stepping this shit. C-Dub, what up? Your mic not working? Mic, check. 1, 2, 1, 2. Pop. What up? Pop, pop, pop. You got that? Pop, pop, pop.
How y'all doing? Y'all hear me?
We straight.
Yo, so I'm working right now, but I got a question I want y'all to get y'all outlook on, whatever. But I was watching Tank interview with the Rise podcast, and he was saying how like this next fight versus Ryan, he planning on being like way more active. How y'all think that like affect the whole fight? Cause you know like Tank come out, he start out real slow a little bit, dissect whatever you want to call it. So I just want to see.
Yeah, but did he mean how you know he meant accurate? I mean, active in the fight and not more active having more fights after this fight.
You're right. I'm gonna have to go back and listen to it, but I'm pretty sure Coach Squeeze, the guy I was interviewing him, he had asked him like about the fight specifically. But you got a point though. But if that is the case, how do y'all think that like change a fight? Does it like give like Ryan way more chances, or do y'all like predictions stay the same?
I don't know. I think whenever you a puncher, it's always a good thing to jump on somebody because they know what to expect and what they gonna get for the next round, every round. So, you know.
For sure, for sure. Well, see, that's something I always wanted Tank to pick up. I like Tank. I like Devin. I like Shakur. I like all of them. But that's something I think that's one of his biggest flaws. But appreciate y'all for letting me in. Y'all have a good one, man.
You
You
too,
as
Jet.
well, bro.
Two.
One more thing, Ness,
Yo.
bro, put me on a strand couple months ago. It was some gelati, bro. It's the best shit I ever smoked, bro. I appreciate
Ah, fire.
that. Yeah, for sure.
All right, champ. Yeah, man. If you ever in Las Vegas, don't be like some of these guys that came to Las Vegas and went to Hardin and didn't get with me, man. We gonna hook you up, get you a discount. Let them know TBV sent you. Stop at the best dispensary here in Las Vegas, man. The lights always on because they always open 7 days a week till midnight. 7 days a week till midnight.
And I want to say they open either at 8 or 9 a.m., so they
Bro.
early morning, champ.
And the best bud tenders in the business, man.
Best believe it.
Like, let's do it. We going out to Two-Tone El Superstar.
Two-Tone, what up?
Two-Tone, Ryan should really let you walk him out, yo. That would be big.
Yo, y'all hear me?
That would be huge for you. I'd be happy for you.
Y'all hear me?
And if you could let me walk you out with him, then I'd be happy for me.
Y'all hear me?
Of course.
Oh, what up? Yo. First and foremost.
You crazy, bro.
Jake only put that man down one time. Respectfully. He only knocked him down once.
You sure? You sure?
Yeah, positive.
I never Googled to make sure that that's what Bottrack got.
Yeah, one, and it's over for Jake. We only watch Jake to lose.
Wow,
that's it. I only watch Jake Paul to see him lose. The allure is gone. He's
he got a
already
rematch
lost.
clause. It ain't over. It ain't over till
who
it's
want to
over.
see that? It's like we wanted this day so we can get the memes off. That's all we wanted. We wanted to get the memes off. Now it's going to be the Fire Stick Boys back outside. We back outside. The next Jake Paul fight, Fire Stick Boys back outside. We only watch that man to lose. The allure.
Y'all gonna watch him rematch, bro. It's just like AJ. It's just like Wilder. You got a rematch.
It was a Badu fight that had 2 knockdowns.
Oh.
Damn, I thought it was that one, bro.
It's over for Jake. Ness, Danny, what y'all know about Salt Poppy? Y'all mess with Salt Poppy?
Yeah, we know Salt Poppy. Hell yeah.
That's the GOAT.
He the goods.
He said the GOAT.
That's the GOAT.
He the
That's
goods.
the GOAT.
Let me tell you, he would have gave Jake a problem for real. I mean, he keep his hands down.
No, he cooks Jake.
But he keeps his hands down, so maybe Jake would have clipped his ass, but he is extra confident too.
Yeah, Saul Poppy's the GOAT of the influencer boxing. And to Gervonta Tank Davis and Ryan A-Side Garcia. Gervonta Tank Davis is
My boy was offered the Saul Poppy fight, but they tried to give him short and late notice on that. What was who was that? You don't remember?
Who got the Saul Poppy fight?
Yeah, Alberto Ochoa. They really tried to set up Saul Poppy. They wanted to fight a smaller dude,
trying to make him come
move
up and shit, yup.
and short notice. They trying to build up Saul Poppy big time.
Mayweather tried to fight Saul Poppy and he turned him down.
Hey.
Saul Poppy turned Mayweather down.
Yeah, he wild for that. How the fuck?
But ain't Tank a slow starter?
How he turned Mayweather down? That don't make no sense. Wait, give me your source, man. What the fuck? How you gonna turn down that type of fight?
Mm-hmm.
Salt Poppy done bumped his big ass head.
He trying to keep the bag running.
Keep the bag running, bruh. Look at is Logan's bag stop after losing to Mayweather? You kidding me?
Well, Logan had to slither over to WWE. It's over for boxing. It's over.
Slither? My man, he got guaranteed money to put on a fucking facade. What are you talking about?
That's a slither. That's a slither.
Bruh, I guess we two different neighbors. Slither sound like some creepy weak shit, and he got the big bag from WWE. His brother took punches to the face to make what he made. He over there faking it to make what he made.
Yo, hey, I want to give you your props though, Tom.
For sure.
Cause in real life, like you cool, but I'm like, yo, you do your thing trolling. But you actually, no, I'm being for real, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? I be watching your content. You an entertainer. But you actually like do business and like interviews and shit. I seen your shit, bro. Your shit up there in Seattle is getting around the
Oh
block.
yeah.
Oh, with
Yeah.
Benavidez?
Yeah, with his father, yeah. Well, I'm talking about specifically the interview with his father. That was some good shit, bro.
Oh, I seen the other one with
Yeah.
David addressing the .com.
Yeah, and his father said some crazy stuff. I gotta put the rest out. He said Canelo don't want to be put in a hospital by David. He was cooking Canelo. Maybe I was just asking him wild questions, but he just started cooking Canelo. Jeez, it's bad. And Caleb Plant responded to it too though. But yeah, man, I don't know. I think the Ryan and Tank fight would be bigger if Mayweather was involved in it. I'm still kind of underwhelmed, but I'm still hyped. But it's not as hyped as if Floyd Mayweather was.
There's got to be some level of involvement. The way he rolled up to the TMT gym, like you don't just part with Mayweather and come back to his gym like it's yours. So I think there's something there. There's definitely
Okay.
something there. Like he was at the gym, Rolly was at the gym, Bullet was at the gym, Kim Porter was at the gym. Carmel Moulton was at it don't make sense. There's got to be some level of respect, some level of friendship, or fuck, I don't know. I mean, could he be cool with just the dude that runs the gym?
No, I mean,
like
sure,
that got to something like
I'm
that.
sure Floyd know he in there,
Yeah,
but
exactly. Something like that got to get clear with Floyd.
yo, truth be told,
Yeah.
everybody's been respectful, so
Yeah.
I don't know. What type do y'all think they about to get a McDonald's meal, Ryan and Tank? Like that level of marketing for this fight? Like,
Yeah, I would have hoped.
you know,
Cause what's that dude? Travis Scott did that, right?
yeah, but that's a whole
right.
nother
Cardi
level.
B, Offset just
Whole
did
nother
it.
level, so I would love for that to be the
That's
case.
why I wanted Clarissa to get Cardi B to walk out so you get that crossover. That's what they need. They need, but they need to not see boxers be so weird with they shit, bruh. Oh no, I ain't telling you who walking me out. No, promote that. People might buy
Right.
tickets to see Cardi B. They might buy tickets to see whoever the fuck is walking you out. Like promote that. But it is what it is.
Right. And did you see mainstream media like Skip Bayless, Shannon Sharp, all of those shows like live commentating on the Jake Paul fight? And I'm
Nah,
like,
I had no clue, but that's amazing. That's what I'm saying. That's why I'm really hurt that God let that happen. I thought that the legend of Jake was gonna continue because it needed to. It's great for boxing, but that's also what's good for boxing. Nothing more. America doesn't like nothing more than a comeback story. So
right.
he gonna do the comeback story, and we gonna get the public right behind him again.
And do y'all think Ryan and Tank should have been at that fight? Kind of how Devin Haney, he took the opportunity to have all of those eyes on him at that fight.
Absolutely. Marketing is marketing. They should have, but they training. You asking them to fly
Right.
20 hours. How much is it from LA
To where?
to Saudi?
Oh yeah, that's far.
How many?
Yeah.
Man, yeah, like a 20-hour flight.
Nah,
type
man,
shit.
you can't do that. You got to train.
I
Even
don't
though
even-
you 7 weeks out or 10 now, they
Hell
pushed
no.
it back.
Bro, they pushed it back 1 week. You're still less than. You're like 7 weeks out, 6 weeks out.
So you don't think it was worth the promotion to be there?
I mean,
Yeah.
Be there,
Nah.
They
get the
needed to
interview
be
with
there.
the Prince,
I feel like
talk that talk.
yeah, nah.
The fight's bigger than that.
Yo, and I ain't gonna say what happened, but I did see David Benavidez and Diego Pacheco for 4 rounds, which is absolutely fucking amazing.
I mean, you ain't gotta say what happened. We know what happened. There ain't no way we gonna expect Pacheco to get off on David. Yeah, maybe he
that
held
shit
his
was lit
own.
though.
Maybe he held his own and shit. Maybe he gave him good work. But we know the monster's the monster, and that's why he's a champ, not a contender. The prospect is the prospect, and that's why he's a prospect. That's what I'm assuming, though. You could tell me different.
Yeah, I'll tell you. And Jose said that Ryo and Chris Colbert, whoever loses is at the back of the line. He said that verbatim. Whoever loses that fight, you at the back of the line.
Yeah, Chris locked in, man. Chris locked in. We'll see,
So
man. I need
yeah.
my little brother to get that win, man. I
All
know
right, y'all.
Rayo
That's
ain't
my
gonna like
call,
that.
man.
All right.
I
Rayo,
can't.
Rayo ain't gonna like that, man. But I know Chris, man, from like damn young, man. You know, and he put out this content, letting you know he back. He back, man. My man is back. You know what I'm saying? Let's get it. Just picking up where I left off. March 25th, prime time on Showtime. Huh? He got the War Rilla shirt. Huh? Showing you that dog sparring. He moving up too. He moving up for this fight. Okay? He moving up for this fight. He taking on a puncher for this fight. So, just respect him, man. Respect that
It's gonna
man.
be a great one. I'm looking forward to it. I actually turned down uh an event earlier that day. Because I'm like, nah, I need to get in the building early. I can't miss this undercard. This is gonna be a good one.
C-Dub, what up? I actually just applied for that yesterday for you.
My
Because you ain't
guy.
even, ever say to apply officially.
I did, champ.
Never.
I should have did it myself.
C-Dub, what up?
C-Dubs. You are, I mean, it's cool.
What up? Audio good?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's what's up, man. TBV, smash that like button. It's free. Do something with yourself. Man, shout out to the panel, man. This weekend, it's a weekend. It was a big weekend of boxing, man. It's too big for the Ryan and Tank announcement, quotation marks. That's why most of the show been on the recap instead of the Tank announcement, man. We just tired of the announcements, man, and we not getting the official tissue. But
it's more official than it ever been.
I just need to know the venue, man. When the tickets go on sale, 45
Tank
days.
said T-Mobile.
Tank said T-Mobile. Okay,
yeah.
We'll see the tickets go on sale, and for the T-Mobile, and I'll be able to get on board and be on board, man. Tickets should go on sale 45 days before, 35 days at the least. So I'll be on board sooner or later. On to the real boxing talk, man. At the rumor mill, Badu Jack. I put the money on him. I don't know who else. Vegas was slipping. Vegas will throw you one every now and again. You just got to pay attention. But, yeah, man, I told everybody on the back call before the fight happened, put the money on Badu. Hey, man, if you didn't do it, that's your loss. So, Jake finally put the real boxer to bed, man. If you still feel that Jake not a boxer, kill yourself. He may not be a great boxer. He may not be a champion boxer. But he is a boxer. Like, don't make it complicated, because that's when you be in denial and somebody call you crazy. Because it's just a definition. You know what I'm saying? Like, he may not box when he boxing MMA and people on their debuts and all that. Okay, you can argue. The man fought Tommy Fury. That fought other boxers. He got boxing pedigree, and he had a great fight. Win, lose, or draw, man. I knew I was cool on him being a boxer, but I've been cool on him being a boxer. But if you still feel that he's not, just kill yourself, man. Don't be in denial for the rest of your life. Matthias, he's a real killer. I agree with Brandon Maurice. I kind of been preaching that back there too. Devin don't want to see it, but I could not say that. I could say Teofimo. I could say Ryan Garcia. I could say Gary Russell, Antoine. They don't want to see it either. But
I just want y'all to say 140 pounders. I know you mentioned a few, but that's all I want y'all to say. Like, stop telling the dude that. That's what Triple G used to do. Canelo doing his thing at 54. He's like, hey, Canelo. Bro, you at 60. Do what you got to do. Just like this guy's at 40. Do what he got to do.
But it's something to that, though. Like,
there ain't nothing to that. C-Dub, there's nothing to that other than you rushing. Devin got a fight with Lomachenko. He trying to make it happen in Saudi. You the one don't want to deal with reality.
That's what's up, man. I know we've been
talking.
Foreshadowing.
Yo, look.
He just keep foreshadowing.
And
What's
I
up, Dan?
and I know he ain't as relevant at this very moment, but yo, motherfuckers been talking about Taylor moving up to 47 for damn near 2 years. They was saying
He
after
was gonna fight Bud when he undisputed 2 years ago.
And we
Like, come on, man, you
and
can't
we was
just
looking forward
because
to that. We
haters,
was
But
just
looking
he's
forward
still
to
because
at
Bud
40
versus
though.
Taylor.
That's what
just
I'm
because
saying.
haters want him to move up, don't mean he moving up. We wanted Gennady to move up and fight Ward.
But you know the difference between that though?
No,
They
the difference
telling us they
between
moving up.
everything that we
That's
talk
the
about is
difference.
that
Triple G
Devin
ain't never
gotta
say he was
fight.
moving up though,
Devin
Nick.
gotta fight.
Triple G ain't never say he was
They,
moving up, did he though? Can you answer that for me?
yo,
Did Triple G ever say he
Devin
was
is the
moving up
most
though?
popular
Hell
boxer
no,
in
cause he was.
boxing.
Can you
I
answer
see
that
it.
for me though, Ness? Did Triple G ever say he was moving
Hell
up to
no,
fight
cause
Andre?
he ain't never want to see Ward. He only wanted motherfuckers to move up,
Okay,
see him.
Devin has said over and over and over and over again he's going to 140. So that's we just
Bro,
look
next
foreshadowing
year
when he
you
get there.
talking for next year
Matthias is
though.
gonna stop him when he get up there. And
Matthias, yeah, I
Cool.
mean,
Matisse
but
gonna stop him if he's still champ. He got to worry about Regis and all them other dudes up there, man. You
I don't think
dudes are
Regis going. I
weird.
think they're
You
going to
dudes
avoid
are
him, man.
weird
I
as
think they're going to
hell.
avoid him. I think they're going to avoid him, man, because he's not going to be a ticket. He's going to be high risk, low reward. So I mean,
Well,
Regis
don't that
could
sound
fight
like
Puerto
something?
Rican just fought in Minneapolis, but yeah, he ain't gonna. Regis not ain't the ticket. Oh
No,
man.
Regis may do it because Regis not with a, Regis kind of a free agent, so he may do it. He may do it, but it's high risk, low reward. We'll see, man. I'm hoping for it. I'm hoping Regis and Matthias get made in this, man. How about that? Shout out TBD.
I mean, this the only time in history that I see that motherfuckers rather a dude vacate his belts with a fight he got scheduled, move up and fight a dude that recently became champ. Like any other division, they want the dude that became champ to unify with the other champs. This the one time where they like, nah, fuck that. He gonna beat everybody in his division, including T.O. that just went up there, undefeated Barboza, champion Regis Prograis, champion Josh Teller. So fuck all them fights. We don't want to see that. Tell Devin ass move us so he can knock him out.
Word.
The hate for Devin is crazy.
Ron Boy Fresh counter.
Got him. What up?
Hey Mo,
What up?
the Bama shit need to stop, bro. You spot on. Out of all, I'm ambassador 140. You can tell when motherfuckers really don't look at the division. We talking about Haney and Matthias. Out of all the motherfuckers at 140, this is what you talking about?
Exactly.
We talking about Ryan and Matthias? Man, get the fuck out of here. We need to be talking about Matthias and Regis, Matthias and Puello, Matthias and Ramirez, Matthias and Teofimo, Matthias and Taylor, Matthias and Barboza, Matthias and Rowley, Matthias Matthias and Hitchens.
Yep.
But we talking about bringing the motherfucker up from 135.
Didn't he say he was moving up, Ron? I'm just saying. He the one said he was moving up, Ron. He the one said, I ain't say nothing, Ron.
Yeah, this shit is some Bam ass shit. I'm a huge fan of both, but it makes no sense for us to be talking about Haney and Matthias right now.
Word.
Not even Haney and Ryan Garcia right now. Matthias and Ryan, Matthias and Ryan. Like, come on, Slimmy, y'all gotta stop this Bam ass shit.
They not real boxing fans.
They not, Slim. They not.
Fans of man.
Look at more
fans
boxing.
of man. I'm telling you.
Slim, I swear, God, Hey, Ness, Danny, we skipped about 10 realistic, thorough matchups to talk about Haney and Matthias.
Mm-hmm.
Matthias and Ryan Garcia. This is what we just skipped. This is what we talking about, Slim. That's all I got to say, man. Stop putting Haney and Matthias in the same sentence, man. Y'all motherfuckers look at more boxing. Stop that Bam ass shit.
Let's go, champ.
I actually, you know what I'm saying, because I understand the position Matthias is in. So I'm going to just go ahead and screen share the rankings, and we'll talk about it for a second since that's become the new topic. He's obviously with PBC. I believe the Regis unification is possible. The WBA unification also is possible, but not realistic. Boyo's fighting Rowley, then they got to get a rest, and And you got to convince
And
them.
when is that happening? Because we heard about it,
April, and then there's
but they ain't
nothing.
announced the date
Exactly.
yet.
But not only that, you got to pay Puello to get in there with Matthias. People think because we on the same side of the street, we just going to fight. Nah, you got to pay me.
And that's a unification.
Tell motherfucking Gary Russell, who was on the same side of the street as everybody and couldn't get no motherfucking unification. So, is Sabril Matthias versus Puello really realistic? I don't know. But he definitely got all those fights plus the Josh Taylor fight, which is more of a unrealistic fight because it's across the street. So we'll just talk about across the street fights now with Josh Taylor, Tio, Barboza. Who else you got there? You got Jose Cepeda, Gary Antoine Russell, Richard Comey, like he said, Richardson Hitch. I mean, the names go on and on. Like, they go on and on. And this is where is weird because if anything, let Sabril do his thing at 40. The energy should be for Haney to stick around and fight motherfucking Shakur. I just don't get y'all. Y'all
or
weird.
The Tank Ryan winner.
Or the Tank Ryan winner. Like, why
Both big
he gonna
fights,
move
huge
up? I'd
fights.
rather see that. Bobby, what up?
Bobby.
Hello? Yo, just wanted to say, fuck you and fuck.
Okay.
Swizzy.
Take that hatred and get a better cell phone service plan, champ. Fuck wrong with you using the fucking the rotor phone and shit.
Bro, Bobby was there for so long. Honestly.
Uh-huh.
Swizzy, what up?
10 seconds.
Swizzy.
Yo.
What's up?
Yeah, I am.
Yes.
Yo, why the fuck we keep mentioning Haney name? First of all, salute the nuts, salute the dime. Start off with that.
Salute,
What
man.
y'all
It's the
doing?
callers, man. It's the callers, man. But I get it.
So
They always
why
wanted Floyd to fight everybody, too. That's how it is.
no, but, yo, it's unfinished business at 135. Why y'all keep trying to put this man name in, you know what I'm saying, at the 140 fighter? Like, you know what I'm saying? He gotta fight Shakur next. You know what I'm saying? Shakur say he coming from them belts. He looking like the boogeyman. You know what I'm saying? You got this 130 pounder coming up to 135 talking shit. You know what I'm saying? You supposed to be you the one saying niggas calling niggas out. Nobody want to fight each other. But this man come up there, he calling you out. He got to fight Shakur this year. I mean, he can move up next year. It's cool if you want to move up next year. But you know what I'm saying? If he fight Loma next, he got to fight Shakur after that.
Now, Swizzy, when have you seen, or what type of respect, because, I mean, I know you ain't seen it. That's a rhetorical question. But, like, what type of respect is you going to give Haney for fighting Linares, JoJo, Cambosos, Loma, Shakur? Who's done that?
I mean, that's a cool resume. I mean, shit. With Shakur in there, you said Shakur. If he fights Shakur. We don't know if he even going to do that.
But again, if he does, who has done that? Wouldn't you call that murderer's row? Don't Canelo get a Rocky Fielding, a Yeardom? Don't he slide in an Angulo?
I give him his respect, and I give more respect if he win too.
I'm just saying it would be also unrealistic.
But you take Shakur off that list, off his resume. His resume is not that impressive to me. It's not that good to me.
So 3 division champion Jorge Linares.
Oh my.
Two-time champion Yurokis Gamboa. 1-time champion and Olympian Jojo Diaz. Unified champion George Kambosos, and then 3-time unified champion in Loma. That would be not impressive. Okay, champ.
They wasn't in their prime, man.
It wasn't in their prime, man. Come on.
Okay, champ. How
But
many people?
salute.
How many people fought Linares after Haney? And then when you answer that, tell me how many
What?
fought JoJo after Haney.
They not really fight. They not even active.
Oh, okay.
They not even active fight. Like they not even fighters that fight a lot.
Okay.
Nobody want to fight Jozo Diaz. I mean, fucking Haney fought him.
Zepeda just fought him, champ. Dangerous Cepeda, 100 and what he threw, 1,400 punches that fight. I don't know. I don't think you watching all the sport, but that's all right. If you keep listening to us, we gonna let you know every day that they fight. Like, look, there was a card last Thursday where Scrappy fought on a Thursday. You know what I'm saying? We just a hardcore show. We'll let you know everywhere they fighting, everybody that's fighting, who's doing what, who's not doing what. But Linares fought a bunch of times after Haney, man. So if he was not in his prime or he was done, then he been done after that. After that, make it so bad. Another common opponent of Haney fought Linares, and Linares was beating the shit out of him up until Abdulayev knocked him out. Which either way looks good for Haney because they both your opponents. But I gotta go.
Like Tank fight.
What happened?
But not okay. Yeah, salute to the panel. You know what I'm saying? Salute Boss Voice. You know, I'm always locked in with y'all.
I got you, champ. But look, I am biased. They gonna call me the Haney voice. I do prefer boxers. You know, I do see a world where Haney moves up and outboxes the shit out of Subriel Matiz. Y'all just don't believe in boxers. Y'all think they come once in a generation, which is probably true because, you know, very few boxers have been able to remain disciplined throughout 12-round fights and not get caught up in slugfests, you know, but Floyd exists, Ray Leonard exists, you know, Tommy Hearns exists, and I know those sound like few and far, but maybe they won every generation, who knows. But I prefer boxers, man. I prefer pivoters and movers and jabbers and, you know, stick and move. Hit and not be hit. The sweet science. You know what I'm saying? That's what I like. James Benitez, what up?
Yo, Ness, you hear me?
I do.
Yo, hey man, I don't know how the hell this show turned to a Devin Haney show all of a sudden, man.
Because he the
Like,
most
long story,
popular boxer in boxing.
I disagree with that, man, but we'll see when he does some pay-per-views and everything. We'll see if that's proven. But long story short, man, he got a 50-50 fight with Loma. And then after that, man, we all know that's not part of the plan and everything, man.
Just
The
don't
plan is
call in after that fight talking about Loma was old and he was already beat and all that. Like you called it a 50-50. Remember it was 50-50.
all right, I'm gonna stand on that, man. Just like I know the plan is for him to fight Teofimo. Why would he really wait around for Shakur fight and everything when even Shakur knows that's not part of the plan? When he can actually steal Teofimo shine on Heisman night. You know, I think Bob is probably looking more forward to that instead of goddamn on him rushing to him and Shakur fighting right now. I think that's a bigger deal.
Like Bill said yesterday on his Twitter, they haven't offered a fourth fight. His deal ends with Loma, and Shakur's not attached to it.
Okay, if a deal ends with Loma, then it is what it is for Devin. He could do whatever he wants to do, you know, because he has been really making his own lane and everything, and I'm proud of the young man for doing that, man. But I mean, to be honest, man, look, man, you know this, Ness, man. You can say this without bias, man. He ain't got enough power to keep them 140 pounders off his ass, man. Look, he can't fuck with no Matthias, man. I don't even think he could fuck with goddamn Africa. You know, that's just keeping it a beam, man. I think Africa's the dark horse at 140, and I'm just going to also stand on that as well. You know, this is fun. It's fun to talk about, but when we see it happen, just say that I'm right again, man.
All right.
And I'm just gonna leave it at that. And Ness, man, as always, man, good show, good content as always, man. And y'all weirdos, man. If y'all ain't got nothing good to say, y'all come on with the bullshit, man. Just keep it to yourself, man. And I'm out.
No, it's really some weirdos. I promise you. That's why I left that dude. We gonna call him Bobby. I left him for last. Like I promise you, I watched his account jump on. I seen he had 0 followers, no followers. He's not following, and his account was blocked. I literally watched him change the username from whatever it was to Bobby, and I literally watched it put an avatar. I knew what was coming. I've been doing this shit too long, but like you gotta understand, like that's you gotta take that with the good with the bad, and that's part of the good. That's not bad. It's like you made it to a level where a dude is psycho enough that he'll sit on a call for about 2 hours and 15 minutes to wait just to say fuck you to you. Like I've officially fucking made it. Like that shit, they don't even understand the type of shit that motivates me. That was like you getting me in the gym today just cause of that. Like thank you. Like I got stalkers waiting 2 hours and 15 minutes just to say fuck me. Wow. Fucking amazing. Michigan, what's up? Cause you imagine, cause there's shows that they don't have callers. It's the same 7 people. Your mom's calls in and change her voice. Then you got, a couple of your boys call in. So it's like it's different. Like I actually got grown ass men that I never seen creating accounts. It's fucking crazy, bro. I need that Jake Paul status though. I'm not done. I need to grow more. 517, who's this?
Armando,
Armando, what up?
¿qué pasó, Néstor y Danny? Hey, I got a complaint, man. Friday we will now come back. There was only one way to watch the fight, and it was BXNG TV. And we have all sorts of trouble. I could never watch more than 1 minute at a time. It was frozen the whole time. Everybody that paid for that card.
Where are you?
Got their money too. Huh?
Where are you? Because I got you registered in Michigan. Why did you have to use BXNG?
I remember it was on Hialeah though.
Oh, you talking about the Guillermo card?
Casino park.
You talking about the Guillermo card?
Yeah, that's right. We're going down. Yeah.
Holy shit, you paid for that. Shout out to you. Salud. Yo,
Well,
true Cuban supporter right there.
Oh man, the Hialeah Park was completely full, like kind of. It was great. The quality of the fights were really poor. I wanna give a shout out to Arley Rodriguez on his debut. He looked amazing, man. He looked super amazing for an 18-year-old. He's 2-0 right now. He completely destroyed that guy. Even though he didn't have a nice record, it was a bunch of garbage there and the B side. But Rigondeaux looked good for 42, knocked that dude out in the first round. But yeah, I just had that complaint, man. BSNG, everybody we won. Don't fuck with it. Don't fuck with it because I don't know how many of me paid the $20 and we never got to watch more than 1 minute at a time.
Nah, man, I hear you, man. That's unfortunate. It wasn't on Fight TV as well?
No. Vyre, VYRE, but it's BSNG TV.
Yeah, no. I heard of it. That's Adam Glenn. I know who's BXNG.
Yeah. But shout out to everybody out there in the chat, man, and salute to YouTube.
All right, champ. Thank you for calling. Looks like I got Jay Ortiz. What up? Jay Ortiz.
Yo, what's up, Boxing Voice? Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Hey, just want to shout out to the show. Big fan. I've been listening to you guys since the last year. Love the content. Just want to give you guys a big shout out.
Thank you, brother. Appreciate you, man. Thanks for the support. If you haven't already subscribed, please do so on YouTube as we're trying to get to that next goal of 166,000.
Yeah, for sure. I think I am subscribed. If not, I'll go look at it again. I'll subscribe. But yeah, anyways, Gervonta Tank Davis versus Ryan King Garcia. Man, Bro, I've been trying to keep up with this fight ever since it was announced. Since last November, I think. But yeah, I've been keeping up, trying to figure out if this fight was going to happen. Worried, man. I want to commend these two great fighters for fighting each other. The risk they're taking, and everybody in boxing should take notes of these fighters taking risks, not afraid. I'm just really happy, bro. I just can't wait for this fight. And I hope, like I said, every boxing fighter takes notes that you shouldn't be afraid to take any risk. So, yeah, can't wait. Ready for the fight.
Let's
So,
go.
yeah, that's all I got to say.
True boxing fan
yeah, man.
right there.
Yeah, man. And, honestly, I switched to MMA, UFC because they were actually putting on the best fights, the best fighting the best. So I kind of lost interest in boxing for a little bit. But I've been a fan since I was a young kid, so I kind of reeled back in, and these fights are happening. Benavidez versus Plant, another great fight. Gervonta versus Ryan, obviously, and I want to also see Haney versus Loma. Wow, 2023, can't wait. But yeah, shout out to the show. Love you guys, and I'll see you guys soon.
All right, champ. Appreciate you calling in. Looks like I got Negron that says CYP, my 4-4, make sure all you. This dude crazy. Yeah, so let me see. I got some other super chats I got to get to. And I got a few. Oh, we got to that one. That's Round Boy Fresh Kind of Punch. We got Worth Sports, $5 super chat says, Tank knows how to make adjustments during the fight. It doesn't matter. Tank will knock him out by the 9th or the 10th. Everybody definitely picking the last half. So 7 through 12, if that prop bet is there, that sounds like a good one. Arthur A says, Ness, we saw Haney look like a scarecrow at the last weigh-in. That's why people saying Haney versus 140-pound matchup. They even clowned him on the 85 South show. I don't know, bro. The point is this, though. He's not moving up. The point is he's telling you he's fighting at 35. So regardless how you think he looked, he's willing to do it again. So I don't get it. Like, why y'all worried about what he can do when it is he that has to do it? You see how that works? I just don't get it. But on that note, we have gotten all my callers and all the super chats. We did get to our goal of 165,000, so it's on to the next one. Not that we don't respect everyone that helped us get there, but we got to keep it moving like the little engine that could. That being said, catch me at 12 o'clock. I think we're going to be talking the possibilities for Deontay Wilder now that he's crossed the pond and gone to the Middle East. What is waiting? Are we getting Wilder Fury 4? Or are we getting Wilder Usyk? Is it maybe Andy versus Wilder in Saudi? I don't know. 12 o'clock. Peace.